One for $5, five $20, and they will be doing the drawing of that ticket at halftime today. Fans, be sure to check out the concession stand, which is located at the north end of the home bleachers.
Like school jobs, a media consultant, or spokesperson.
Actually, I applied for one for the Miami Valley schools. It was for their communications coordinator, and I haven't heard anything back from them.
Prohibit the sale
All these bigger schools have a media.
Well, it's a private. Yeah, it's like a private school.
At Williams Stadium. Anyone found in violation will be immediately removed from the facility.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming you live to Townsend Field at Williams Stadium. My name is AJ Ganger. With me this afternoon will be Charlie Hargrave. We will be going live with our pregame show in just about 7 minutes or so. Right now we have Senior Day festivities going on here on the field, so we'll turn it over to Bill Learman, and he'll give you all the rundowns for the Senior Days, and we'll be live here in about, again, 7 minutes with our pregame show.
Travels to Marietta, and Otterbein will be at home with John Carroll. Your officiating crew for today's game: the referee is Kevin Pierce.
Rick, I love you.
Whitman.
I'm sorry. I hate when we argue.
Is Joe Nani. The line judge is Chris George. Field judge is Robert
Where that came from.
The side judge is Kerry Allison.
You guys been arguing, have you?
And back judge is
Rick and I have been arguing quite a bit. Ask Rachel. We've been arguing quite a bit recently.
And now the introduction of the starters for today's teams. First, here's the defensive starters for Ohio Northern. Starting at defensive end, number 92, Jason Hunley.
That's the one Rick normally uses.
Defensive tackle, number 49, Mike Cunningham. At defensive tackle, number 99, Scott Rapps. At defensive end, number 38, Kyle Beverly. At linebacker, number 11, Cody Cox.
That's what I'm
also
trying to figure out.
Number 22, Zach Shamergy. At linebacker, number 27, Trent Stout. At cornerback, number 2, Will Bowden. At safety, number 9, Justin Tallow. At safety, number 23, Danny Eller. At cornerback, number 7, Darnell Bloom. The starters on offense for the Bears: the right tackle, number 67, Sam Shook. At right guard, number 57, Logan Shell. At center, ring number 78, Ethan Joseph. At left guard, number 72, Austin Reeser. At left tackle, number 74, Rody Sabalis. At receiver, number 3, Devin Price. At receiver, number 6, Reed Allen. At receiver, number 17, Justin McCray. At tight end, number 88, Logan McCray. At running back, number 14, Justin Magazine. And at number 1, Ricardo Johnson. And now the starters on offense for your Wilmington College Quakers.
I know it's close.
Starting at right tackle, number 71, Sterling Clark. At right guard, number 62, Saul Boysel. At center, number 58, Lane Hacker. At left guard, number 67, Tyler Gilcher. At left tackle, number 78, Connor Kisner. At receiver, number 8, Royal Rice. At receiver, number 86, Tyler Karnowski. At receiver, number 81, Justin Lee. At tight end, number 89, Carl Knutson.
Northern lost to Baldwin Wallace.
Number 37, Kyle Davis. And at quarterback,
they beat John Carroll. John Carroll's ranked.
Credits. Here's your starters on defense for the Quakers. At defensive end, number 54, David Henry. At defensive tackle, number 60, Darren Milligan. At defensive tackle, number 99, Tequan Scott. At defensive end, number 90, Ryan Prince. At linebacker, number 11, Brandon Middleton. At linebacker, number 18, Jason Phillips. At linebacker, number 45, Nick Williams. At cornerback, number 1, Jay Higgins. At safety, number 9, Terrell Starkey. At safety, number 6, Cody Riegelsberger. And at cornerback number 16, Amari Bryant.
I guess they don't have any water up here.
I'll go through my Phoenix. We have a job thing in your area.
And we're fortunate to live in a great country, able to enjoy many freedoms like no other. At this time, we ask that you please rise, face the American flag on the south end of the stadium, and pause for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Was I the only one that brought my band over here this year?
You always are.
Nah, Hillsboro's come over before. Like Hillsboro come over last year.
All right, you're on.
We're on?
Yep.
We got 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Hey, give me my pen.
Some of us
Don't be hating.
That reminds me of some blessings Tuesday. This guy was Tuesday.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is AJ Ganger welcoming you to Townsend Field at Williams Stadium for today's college football matchup between the Ohio Northern Polar Bears and the Wilmington College Fighting Quakers. I'm AJ Ganger. With me this afternoon, we'll have Charlie Hargrave and Rachel Hargrave on camera. Rick Phillips is on vacation today. We sent him to Mexico. So hopefully Rick Phillips stays in Mexico and never returns. I'm just kidding. Rick's manning the computer screen. He's looking up scores from other college football games, and he'll bring in maybe some of his delightful voice coloring later on in the afternoon. But again, we're here live from Townsend Field at Williams Stadium for game number 9 of 10 of the regular season for the Wilmington Fighting Quakers as they take on the Ohio Northern Polar Bears. Ohio Northern leads the series against Wilmington 24-4. They have won 21 straight, including 15 since Wilmington College joined the OAC. Last year's meeting, Ohio Northern beat Wilmington 50-15. The last time Wilmington beat Ohio Northern was 59 years ago, 28-12 in 1956. So Wilmington's looking to snap a skid of 59 years, losing to Ohio Northern. Also, Wilmington is trying to snap a 7-game losing streak after starting the season out at 1-0, beating Bluffton in week number 1, 14-10. You can catch all that video action on campusnation.com. And then they fell to Capital 49-27. They lost to Otterbein 31-9. They lost to Marietta 34-14. They lost to John Carroll 62-14. They got beat by Baldwin Wallace 21-14. They lost to the number 1 team in the nation, Mount Union, 69-0. And last week they were shut out 44-0 by the Heidelberg Princes. We at Wilmington College like to call Heidelberg the Student Princesses, as we all know, being our rivals. Wilmington's been shut out the past 2 games of the season, which they're trying to snap that and put some points on the board with their offense, which is very, very young after losing a few players to injury for the rest of the season. Brandon Mitchell's done for the season with injury, so we will not be seeing him come back at all. Meeting the Ohio Northern Panthers, they enter the game winners in 5 of the last 6 games, including 3 straight. The only loss during the stretch was a 51-7 loss to top-ranked Mount Union. Sophomore quarterback Ricardo Johnson has started the last 2 games following the injury to Will Freed. Despite missing the last 2 games, Freed is still 3rd in the OAC with 1,584 yards passing. His 264 yards a game leads the OAC as well. In last week's win over Marietta, Johnson threw for a career-high 235 yards on 13 of 19 passing and added 106 yards on the ground with 3 scores. 10 of his 13 completions went to Devin Price, who finished with 182 yards and 3 touchdown catches. Price leads the lead with 64 receptions and averages 103 yards a game. Ohio Northern also sports the league's leading rusher, as Justin Magazine is averaging 122.5 yards a game. He is 20 yards shy of reaching 1,000 yards for the season. He has 4 100-yard rushing games this season, including a 200-yard effort against Marietta last week. Defensively, sophomore linebacker Zach Smurge is 2nd in the OAC with 85 tackles and tied for 1st with 48 solo tackles. Junior defensive back Dan Eller is 2nd on the team with 72 tackles. And senior quarterback Darnell Bloom is tied for the OAC lead with 3 interceptions, and he is actually out for the day with injury. Charlie, we got about 10 minutes, 50 seconds away from kickoff. How you doing? Thanks for joining us on the broadcast
looking
today.
Looking forward to a beautiful day. Last time we were here about a month ago, it was cold, rainy, windy, and here we are a month later. It's not quite balmy, but it's in the mid-50s, and well, they got a decent crowd here, really, for the last home game, senior day here at Wilmington College.
Yep, and Charlie, me and you both alumni of the Wilmington College Fighting Quakers, and we'll be doing this broadcast for everyone. Wilmington has not beaten Ohio Northern since joining the Ohio Athletic Conference in 2000, and the last time Wilmington beat them was 59 years ago in 1959, I believe. Nope, 1956.
1956, yeah. And Ohio Northern's got a pretty strong team, he said, this year. They beat John Carroll, is that right?
Yeah,
and,
Ohio Northern, they're coming to the game with a 5-2 record, with a 6-2 record. They're 5-2 in the OAC, so.
Yeah.
And Wilmington's only win came against Bluffton back in week number 1, and Bluffton is now 4-4. Last week they lost to Mount St. Joe 31-28. This week they played 2-6 Anderson. Capital this week is at Heidelberg. Otterbein is at home against 7-1 John Carroll, who is ranked, by the way, and in 2nd place in the OAC. Marietta is playing Muskingum, who is 0-8. John Carroll again at Otterbein. Baldwin Wallace at the number 1 team in the nation, Mount Union, who is 8-0. Baldwin Wallace is 6-2, coming off a win last week, 56-20 against Capital.
I'll tell you, Wilmington, they've had a couple games that they could have been close in. Baldwin Wallace, they only get beat by 7.
Yeah, and Baldwin Wallace being 6-2.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Against them. And then I'll tell you what, even though the score doesn't reflect it, that game we were here for Marietta. To be honest with you, I didn't think Marietta was much better than Wilmington.
No, they're not. They're not.
They finished that game. They put the touch on Wilmington pretty good, 34-14. But that first half was pretty close, and really just come down the second half. And Wilmington, I think, really could have won that game.
Yeah, Wilmington definitely could have, but like we've been talking about all season long, it seems like Wilmington, they're more of a one-half team, where in the first half we've seen them play pretty decent, really good through one half of football, but when it comes to that second half, they kind of die out, and they don't score any points. And the last 2 weeks they've been shut out, so they want to get a lot of points up on the board for this offense today, and tried to pull off an upset against Ohio Northern.
Right. And, being senior day, you never know. I mean, that's why you play the game. Things are things can happen in this game. You just never know. And like I say, baseball's a game of inches, football's the same way.
And, Wilmington's younger on offense than they were when they started the year, as Brandon Mitchell is out with injury, and so is Austin Jarbo, who they're both not on the team and playing anymore. So you've got a sophomore quarterback as the starter and a freshman quarterback as your backup. Yeah, you've got Justin Lee, senior wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers in the country on your offense. But when you get down inside the red zone, and Wilmington's been down there multiple times this year, you got to put up 6 points and not have to rely on your field goal kicker.
Right. Well, or even get the field goal.
Right.
Yeah, because that's Wilmington, I don't think, won a game last year, so they've won one this year. And next week they should have a good chance at winning another game.
And then playing Muskingum next week.
At Muskingum, which it'd be nice if that game was here, but they've got a chance for another win there, and who knows today? I just hope they can keep it close. All these colleges, it takes. This is a new coach. He's been here 2 years? This is his second year.
This is Stacy's third or fourth year, actually.
You got to give a coach at least 5 years, to try to get things going his way and turn it around. So, and like you said, they're still young.
Right, they're really, really young.
So maybe a couple of years this might all get turned around, and that's for Wilmington College fans. Obviously, we hope that, and just for the local fans, because it's exciting when you have no matter whether it's basketball, baseball, football, if you got a very competitive team, it's nice just for even the local fans to come out. And if you look out the audience today, there's a decent crowd here for first week in November, so they should be fairly pleased with it. And Ohio Northern actually traveled pretty well. Looks like there may be 100 150 people over there for Ohio Northern.
Pretty close, yeah. Now when it comes to Wilmington's defense, this is a defensive unit that's actually improved, believe it or not, over the past couple years, being young and getting these new guys. I mean, you got Junior and David Henry, who's thriving at defensive end for the Quakers. He's third in the OAC with 10 tackles for loss and 5 sacks. He is averaging 8.5 tackles a game, which is good for 8th in the lead, but it leads all OAC defensive linemen. Henry leads the conference with forced fumbles and is 11th nationally. So David Henry and linebacker Terrell Starkey, they're both one of the key players for Wilmington's defense. But, when your defense is on the field for a very long time and your offense can't keep the opposing defense on the field, your defense is going to wear down and eventually give up some big points. But being that young on defense and showing a lot of improvement from the last couple years, I mean, stopping the run, Wilmington's a lot better at stopping the run this season than what they were last season. They're getting there with their cornerbacks, trying to stop the passing game, and they're forcing turnovers. I mean, that's a good thing to force turnovers and get your offense back on the field, but the problems on offense, leads into the defense to where they're on the field a long time, and you got to get your defense off the field.
Right. Well, if you're coaching this game today, you got to look at the last 5 meetings, which I don't know if you went over or not, but
no, I did not.
Ohio Northern 44, 51, 51, 52, 50. I mean, if I'm the coach today, my goal is to try to keep Ohio Northern in the 30s. Try to keep the ball, that's one thing I don't understand. When you don't have the greatest talent, why don't you try to keep the ball and keep the clock on your side longer? And that was one thing that bothered me at Marietta. Both teams played up tempo, and it's like, let's try to keep that possession. Let's work that clock, that 20, that clock down to the last, 2 or 3 seconds before we, run the play. Because time of possession can mean a lot. It could maybe mean the difference between them scoring 50 and 30.
Right. We are just about 4 minutes away from kickoff here from Townsend Field at Williams Stadium. Again, we are live on campusnation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. We have live audio and delayed video, which will be available tomorrow for your on-demand viewing pleasure on our Campus Nation website. Check out our schedule. We've got plenty of games coming your way in the next couple weeks when basketball season turns around. I think this will be our last football broadcast of the year. Unless we're roped into doing some kind of game. We're going to have the coin toss here momentarily from the middle of the field. Kyle Davis will be starting at running back today for Wilmington. He's a spark plug when it comes to running back senior, one of the seniors being honored here today. He's fast. He's got a low center of gravity, and you think for being as wide and as small as he is, he would be more of a power back, but he's really that speed kind of running back.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the upcoming schedule. I tell you, AJ, what I'm more excited about than anything, what we're getting ready to do, I really enjoyed watching the college girls last year.
They were really impressive.
And they didn't lose, what they lose, 1 or 2 last year? They lost their guard, didn't they?
They lost a couple people. They lost Courtney Tucker.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who else, but you're going to have Mary Moyer. You'll have Mary Moyer coming back. You'll have both the Hooper twins.
Right, and they didn't get much playing time, but so they learned a lot last year.
Brittany Jefferson. You'll still have Jefferson there. I mean, they've got almost everybody back. They've lost a couple people. I think you'll still have Ashley Andraki, too, leading the way as the commander of the court. Yeah,
we'll have to get her that mantle while she's playing this year.
All right, the coin toss is going down now on midfield. We'll see who wins the toss and who doesn't. Wilmington's won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. So Ohio Northern will most likely receive the opening kickoff.
That's something that's changed over the years. I remember when I was younger, it seemed like every time you won the coin toss, I'm talking 15, 20 years ago, when I was younger.
Right. Yeah.
You always took the ball.
Right.
Now you want your defense on the field first, but I don't know. There again, I think I'd almost take the ball and just try to hold it. Eat clock.
But you got to pick up yards and you got to pick up first downs and not be penalized. That's something Wilmington has also had problems with when they get down inside the 20s is penalties. And, I mean, they're not little penalties either. They're holding 10-yard penalties. There's some personal foul penalties, pass interference. So we've seen everything imaginable when it comes for this Wilmington team to, lose yardage when they're inside the red zone. And today, if they're going to want to be able to not be shut out for the third straight game, they're going to have to be able to score points inside the red zone. And, they're going to have to control clock, just like you said.
Well, I tell you what, if Wilmington's in this game today, that'll be fun to look at the time of possession. Because if they can hold on to the ball, that's a key for them just to be in the game. You got to keep the Polar Bears offense off the field. And, I got one interesting fact, AJ. You and Rick may not even know this. What does Ada, where the Polar Bears are from, and Sabina have in common?
What?
It's not a joke. It's very true. Years ago, Sabina used to have the Sabina Bank before it was National Bank and now People's Bank. But the only extension they ever did, they had a Sabina Bank in Ada, Ohio.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
It wasn't there very long because National Bank bought them out after that. Now, I don't know if that same bank is People's today. I bet it is. I bet the same ownership just transferred with all the sales of Sabina Bank and then National Bank. Well, here we go. We're getting ready to go.
Anthony Ruggs getting the ball teed up. Wilmington will be kicking it from right to left, and the Polar Bears will be going from left to right on your computer screens, your tablets, your iPhones, your Roku boxes, anything and everything. You're listening to us this afternoon. We got 15 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go as Allen and Price are back deep to receive the kickoff. And this one's going to back Price up to the 7-yard line. He takes it across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. Look at Price go, still on his feet, the 35, the 40. And he's finally shoved out of bounds across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Nice return for the Ohio Northern Polar Bears to begin the game. And they'll take over first down and 10 on their own 46-yard line.
Yep, they had it set up pretty good, and I was worried it may come this direction, but thank God he went to the short side of the field, and they were able to trap him over there.
This will be the third start for Ricardo Johnson, sophomore quarterback, 6 foot, 185 pounds from St. Paul, Minnesota. For the Ohio Northern Polar Bears, they're going to line up in a pistol, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side on first down and 10. Magazine, the tailback. And penalty flag flies, and Wilmington's going to jump off sides. That was Jay Higgins who jumped off sides right here on the near side. So that's a 5-yard penalty.
They called that awful quick. The play hadn't even happened yet, and yet no one was touched or anything.
He must have lined, like, maybe went over into the neutral zone. So it'll be 1st down and 5 from midfield now for Ohio Northern. Same formation, man going in motion from the left side. Johnson takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Magazine on 1st and 5, and he's going to gain.
Looks like 5.
Yeah,
looks like he got the 1st down or just short.
He's just short of that 1st down. He gained 4.5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and a half yard for Ohio Northern.
If that, yeah.
Make it the 45-yard line.
Yep, they're just short of that 1st down mark. Ohio Northern getting the play in. 4 wide receivers again, 2 on each side. We'll line up in a pistol formation is Ricardo Johnson with Magazine, the tailback, behind him on 2nd down and inches. Now Magazine moves to the left side. Slot receiver coming in motion from the left. Johnson takes a snap, hands it off. Nope, he's going to keep it on the read option. He's got a 1st down and more. There goes Johnson, the 30, the 25, and he runs out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 1st down, Polar Bears.
Polar Bears was the quarterback number 1, Ricardo Johnson.
Nice little run, and good job by Ricardo Johnson to pull that ball out and take it himself, reading that defensive end.
Yeah, they faked. He faked everybody out of their shoes there.
1st and 10, line of scrimmage is the Wilmington 24-yard line. 2 receivers lined up near side right, 1 far side left. Pistol formation for Johnson. Now on at tailback is Devin Price. Now he goes in motion out to the right side. They're going to throw a screen to him, and it's incomplete.
They may want to pick that up.
Oh, yeah. No, the official blew the whistle way late.
That was pretty close to a lateral.
Yeah, Amari Bryant did pick that ball up, and he got halfway down the field before the officials actually blew the whistle for an incomplete pass.
I'd like to. That's where we need instant replay.
In Division III, yes.
Yeah, because I tell you what, that was close. I think probably the official got it right, but.
1st or 2nd down and 10 now from the 24-yard line for Ohio Northern on the opening drive of the football game.
No huddling again.
Yep, trips out near side right, 1 receiver far side left. Pistol formation for Johnson. Magazine back in at tailback. He moves to the right side of Johnson, awaiting the snap. Takes the snap. Another read option, actually play action pass. He's going deep to the end zone and overthrows everybody. Incomplete. Was trying to hit wide receiver Reed Allen in the end zone. He was double coverage. Good coverage there by the Wilmington cornerbacks, and it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they were playing up on him nice that time. Which against Marietta, if I remember right, they were really playing off the receivers.
They gave him a little bit of a cushion today, it seems like.
They're up on him, man.
Yeah, they're not giving him any room at all, and I don't blame them.
Well, I kind of questioned it that day. When Marietta did the same thing to them, if you remember.
3rd and 10, trips near side right, 1 receiver far side left, pistol formation with Magazine now moving to the left side of Johnson. Takes the snap, draws back the pass on 3rd and 10. Over the middle, it's completed to Price, and Price falls down at the 1-yard line, just short of a touchdown, and it's 1st and goal for Ohio Northern.
Completed to Devin Price, and he is stopped just shy of the goal line. It's going to be 1st down, goal to go for the Polar Bears.
Nice pass, nice slant route over the middle by Price. Wilmington had good coverage there, too.
That was a nice catch. I'm surprised they didn't give him the score. I mean, he was that close to getting in. I mean, they're like on the half-yard line right now.
All right, 1st down and goal from the half-yard line. 1 receiver on each side lined up for Northern. Magazine, the tailback, takes a snap. Read option, hands it off to Magazine, and he gets into the end zone for an Ohio Northern touchdown.
Touchdown for the Polar Bears, number 4, Justin Magazine.
With 12 minutes, 47 seconds into our opening quarter of play, the Polar Bears drive down the field and put up the first points of the ball game.
Yep, 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Number 90 in to kick this one off, Andrew DeMario. Number 82 will be the holder. The snap is down, the kick is up and over in, and off the upright, no good. So with 12 minutes, 47 seconds to go in our first quarter of play, it is Ohio Northern 6, Wilmington 0 after missing the point after touchdown.
To their new site right here in Wilmington.
Now Wilmington will have their chance on offense. They'll be going from right to left on your computer screen.
Rehabilitation services are offered by the professionals of Dreyer Rehabilitation.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 13 seconds. That didn't take long.
Nope.
Now let's see. Can Wilmington, match them at least, or can we at least hold the ball? That's the.
Oh, and Northern did miss their extra point, so that if Wilmington stays with Ohio Northern the entire game, that missed extra point could come back to haunt them. Chase Manica and Gino Hinton will be back to receive the kickoff from number 93, Matt Cheney. Cheney will be kicking from left to right. And it's a high kickoff that will back Manica up to the 2. He fields it there, across the 10, across the 15, and Manica just gets it out to the 20-yard line. Nice little return for Chase Manica of 18 yards. Well, the Wilmington offense will take over first down and 10 with sophomore quarterback Luke Credit leading the way for this Wilmington offense.
Where's Luke from? Where did he get high school at?
Wilmington, Waynesville.
Yep.
His brother's Matt.
Okay.
Kyle Davis, the starting tailback, is behind Credit in the pistol. 2 receivers near side left, 1 far side right. Now Davis moves to the right side of Credit. The snap, the handoff goes to Kyle Davis on first down, and he may have fell forward for a yard. If that, it'll be second down.
Number 37, Kyle Davis.
Gain of a yard for Davis on first down. Second down and 9 for Wilmington.
And no huddle. See, no huddle.
None of these teams huddle.
I don't get it.
2 receivers lined up near side left, 1 far side right. Davis now moves to the left side of Credit in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Kyle Davis again, who found a little bit of a hole, but that hole closed up quickly. He gets it out to the 23 for 2 more yards, and it'll be third and a long 7 here for Wilmington.
Number 27, Trent Stout.
Need to get it out to the 30-yard line to pick up a first down. Trips lined up now, near side left, 1 receiver far side right. In the pistol is Luke Credit, with Kyle Davis now moving to the right side of him to make it a shotgun. Credit looking over to the sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock here, 15.
Changing the play, it looks like.
And Luke barking the signals. Davis moving over to the left side of Luke Credit on 3rd and 7. Credit waits the snap, takes it, drops back to pass. Steps up, fires, and that's it.
It was open, too. It was not a very good pass. It was high.
That pass was intended for a royal right. Number 27 was on coverage. Trent Stout for the Polar Bears, and Wilmington's going to have to punt this one away as number 87, Cole Volts, will be in to punt this one away. And back to receive it is number 6, Reed Allen.
Dropping back in punt formation, Cole Volts.
Volts will be standing back on his own 12. Allen is standing on his own 45. There's the snap, low snap picked up by Bolts. Booms this one high, kick, fair catch called for by Allen, and he caught it at the 44-yard line, where the Northern Polar Bears will take over first down and 10. Official line of scrimmage is their own 43-yard line. So they began their first drive on their own 45. Now they're on their own 43. Good field position.
Well, and Wilmington, 3 and out. And, they held the ball a minute, 27 seconds. That's it. I mean,
and gained 3 yards.
And you get 35, was it 35, right? 35-second clock. I mean, just
45, or you get 40 actually.
Yeah, I mean, so you've got lots of time. Yeah, they didn't even use that. Yeah. And people may go, well, what makes the difference if we're not getting yards? Well, you keep the ball out of your opponent's hand that much more.
Johnson back to pass, now scrambling, fires, completed on the sideline. Catch made by number 15, Bert Marks. And Marks gets it to the 49-yard line. Gain of 6.
Bryant knocked him out of bounds for the Quakers.
Second down and 4 upcoming.
On the tackle for the Quakers was Amari Bryant. 6-yard pickup makes it second.
2 receivers far side to the left, 1 near side right. Johnson will be in the pistol. Magazine the tailback. Barking out the signals on second down and 4. Magazine moving over to the right side. Johnson takes a snap. Play action pass. Looking downfield, and he is going to be sacked. Number 45 comes up with the sack for Wilmington, Nick Williams. And this will be a holding penalty, but if you're Wilmington, I would decline it. Because it would be 3rd and long anyways and not have to repeat the second down.
It's going to be about 3rd and looks like 13 or 14.
Ball's on the 40. And Wilmington will decline it. Good job. Good decision there by Wilmington to decline the holding penalty. And now it'll be 3rd and 13 from the 40-yard line of Ohio Northern. They need to get it to the Wilmington 47 to pick up a first down.
Need to stop.
And that was a good job by the
3rd down. Ohio Northern gained about 20 on them.
Yeah, Nick Williams came on the blitz, the linebacker for Wilmington, to pick up that sack. 3rd and 13. 15 on the play clock here. Trips will line up to the far side left. One receiver near side right. Johnson in the pistol. Now Magazine makes it a shotgun on the right side. Takes the snap. Drops back the passes. Johnson looking downfield. He has plenty of time. Now he's under pressure. Dumps it off to Magazine. Williams chasing him down.
Oh, he didn't get
and he's got a first down and more.
Wow.
Magazine made a nice play, and Nick Williams is down on the Ohio Northern sideline.
Yeah, he missed the tackle. I don't know if something happened to him before.
Play for the Quakers, Amari Bryant, along with Cody Riegelsberger.
He should have had that tackle, too.
Yeah, well, unless he got hurt right beforehand. I mean, that'd be a good reason why he didn't.
That was some good footwork by Magazine, too, tiptoeing down the sideline and making sure he didn't, step out of bounds, but...
Hopefully Williams is all right. Yeah, Williams should have had him. See, I'm just wondering if he didn't get hurt right before he went to tackle him or something, or in the action of tackling.
But it's a first down for Ohio Northern as they get it into Wilmington territory. Line of scrimmage will be the 35 after the injury timeout. And again, we are live here from Townsendville at Williams Stadium. My name is AJ Ganger with Charlie Hargrave and Rachel Hargrave on our video duty today for college football. Ohio Northern with a 6-0 lead.
It was 99.
Number 99. That's Triquan Scott, yeah.
Triquan Scott. So the 45 was Nick Williams is when he missed the tackle. He's limping toward the sideline, but he is putting weight on both legs, which is a good sign.
Right. He's pretty much under his own power. All right, so first down and 10 for the Polar Bears. Ball is on the Wilmington 35-yard line after the big play by Magazine on 3rd and long. 2 receivers far side left, 1 near side right. Johnson takes the snap from the pistol. Play action again, looking downfield, firing over the head and incomplete.
Dang, nice hit.
Pass was intended for Devin Price. That almost looked like what happened to Boston back in that 97 Michigan-Ohio State game.
Franco Viella on the tackle there, and that was high throw, and he kind of sacrificed his receiver on that throw.
Oh, yeah. You don't remember that when David Boston went up in the air and Charles Woodson just kind of threw him up?
Yep. Same type of thing right there.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers, a near side right, 1 far side left. In the pistol is Johnson. On 2nd down and 10, takes the snap, hands it off to Magazine on the right side, and he's only going to gain a couple.
Here we go, 3rd down again.
Yep, 31-yard line's the line of scrimmage. He gained 4 on 2nd down and 10, and it's now 3rd and 6.
On the stop for the Quakers, Nick Williams along with David Henry.
9.5 minutes and counting to go in our first quarter. It is just 6-0 Ohio Northern in the lead.
You got to figure it's 2-down territory here. It's probably a little bit too far out for field goal.
They're looking at Scott's foot right now down on the sideline. 3rd and 6 for the Polar Bears. Bunch formation with 2 receivers bunched up to the line of scrimmage on the right side. 1 receiver lined up far side left. Johnson takes the snap, drops back the pass, fires a quick one. It's completed. It was tight end over here on the right side. That was number 88 making the catch. That's Logan Ray, and it's a first down for the Polar Bears after the gain of 10 to the 21.
On the pass completion.
Yep, that's 3 for 3 on 3rd down for the Polar Bears.
First down, line of scrimmage will be the Wilmington.
Wilmington's going to have to do something different on 3rd down because where they got to take some risk or whatever, they're not getting it done there.
4 wide receivers for Johnson on 1st and 10 from the 21. Ray goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap as Johnson, pulls it down, hands it off to Magazine over here off the right side. He breaks a couple tackles, breaks another tackle inside the 10, and brought down at the 6. First and
Nick
goal.
Nick Williams again, senior Nick Williams on the stop.
Takes it inside the 10-yard line. Nick Williams on the stop for the Quakers.
Nick's from Cleveland Fairview.
Really good ball player. Senior on this Wilmington team being recognized before the game. First and goal from the 6-yard line for the Polar Bears. As they're getting to play in from the sideline. Again, no huddle.
6-yard line.
Ten seconds on the play clock as Johnson brings the offense up to the line. Now 5. Magazine lines up on the left now. Takes a snap, hands it off to Magazine again. Still on his feet, and he's finally dragged down at the 4. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and goal for the Polar Bears now. That kid's a hoss.
Yeah, he's a good little back, that Magazine. He, let's see.
He's 5'6", 190 pounds. He's a senior. It says senior right here on the roster.
Yeah, on this page it says he's a junior.
Typos.
Yep. He's either a junior or senior. Who knows?
Pistol formation. Now Magazine moves to the left side of Johnson.
Let's hope he's a senior.
Side. Takes the snap. Magazine gets it to the 3. Maybe got another yard.
3rd down again.
3rd and goal. Polar Bears again are 3 for 3 on 3rd downs.
Well, I'd say they'd kick a field goal if we can stop them here.
This will be a big stop for this defense.
3rd and goal now for the Polar Bears.
Maybe a little play action, pass action here from Johnson. I have to watch out for that. You know, these receivers for Ohio Northern are tall. They're going to line up 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. And Magazine moves to the right side of Johnson. Now Ray goes in motion from right to left. Stops, takes a snap, hands it off to Magazine.
Walks into the end zone.
He just walks in for a Ohio Northern touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon for Justin Magazine. And with 6:20 to go in our first quarter of play, it is now 12-0, pending the extra point from number 90, DeMario. He missed the first one off the left upright. There's the snap that kicks up. And this one's right down Broadway. It is good.
Yep.
6:20 to go in our first quarter of play. The Ohio Northern Panthers have a 13-0 lead over the Wilmington Fighting Quakers, who have only held the ball for 1:17 so far.
You mean the Ohio Northern Polar Bears?
Oh, yeah, Ohio Northern
Polar Bears, baby. You got to love that mascot. I wonder how they got that mascot.
Raffling off a Panasonic 42-inch flat screen TV to raising money.
It's been a long week, man.
You're right. 6:20, 13-0. Wilmington's got to come up with an answer here. Let's hopefully they can hold the ball longer than 1:27 this time.
One ticket for $5 or 5 for $12.
Yeah, anything you can do to shorten a game, I think would be a good plan, especially when your football team's struggling. And even if that's just wait until the last couple of seconds to snap. Huddle up. Take your time.
Gino Hinton and Chase Manica will be back to receive the kickoff from number 93, Matt Cheney. There's the kickoff, high kickoff. Manica fields it at the 5, takes it out across the 10, across the 15. Chase Manica trying to find a hole. 25, and he's out of bounds at the 30. There is a penalty flag down.
I didn't see it.
Penalty flag's down on the far side on the 29-yard line.
We do have a penalty flag on the play.
That's too bad. That was a good run back. It's probably going to be blocking the back, isn't it?
Nope, it's a hold.
Yeah. So that'll be 10 yards from the spot.
And Wilmington, where they were going to have, pretty decent field position at the 30, it's going to back them up to about the 19.
Yep. Oh, that's too, and it's completely on the other side of the field.
On the return will be assessed against the Quakers.
Yep, first down and 10. Ball is on the Wilmington 19-yard line. As Luke Credit brings the offense back out. Chase Manica is now in at tailback. Bunch formation, 2 receivers bunched up on the far side right, 1 near side left. Justin Lee comes in motion. They toss it to him on first down, and Lee's going to lose 3 back to the 16. Could not get around the outside, and it's going to be 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3 yards. Second down and long for Wilmington. Trips will be lined up to the far side right. Manica moves to the left side of Credit. Royal Right goes in motion. Credit takes the snap, hands it off to Chase Manica, finds a hole, and he stumbles ahead across the 20 to the 22.
Nice little run there, about 5 yards, 5-6 yards.
On the tackle
brings up 3rd and 7 for Wilmington.
Mike Cunningham.
Ball's on the 23. They need to get to the 29 to pick the first down. Four wide receivers for Credit. Manica lined up behind him in a pistol. Now he moves to the left side of Credit, 4 wide. And the shotgun takes the snap, drops back the pass. Firing deep for a Royal Right. Hand checking going on, and it's intercepted. That should have been pass interference against the defense, but the ball was intercepted by number 2, Will Bowden.
Interception by the Polar Bears.
Just didn't have enough arm underneath of it. Wilmington Quaker had some space there, but his ball was just underthrown, and High Northern picked it off.
So Ohio Northern with the interception. They take over first down and 10 on their own 47-yard line with 4:48 to go in the first quarter and a 13-0 lead. Trips lined up to the far side left. 1 receiver near side right for Johnson. Magazine, the tailback, now moves to the right side. Ray comes in motion. Takes a snap, hands it off to Nope. Play action pass. Got a man open over the middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Wilmington. Number 21 was on coverage. Jenkins.
Might have got away with one right there. Looked like Wilmington guy was holding him. But I tell you, number 6 for Wilmington, Riegelsberger, he had a chance for interception. Didn't even look at the ball, it looked like.
Pass was intended for Justin McCray, number 17. Second down and 10 for Ohio Northern. They're looking to line up with 4 wide. Johnson in a pistol. Magazine behind him. Now Magazine moves to the right side. Takes a snap. This time he's going to hand it off to Magazine in the middle, and it's stuffed. Good job by the Wilmington defensive line to stuff that play. 3rd and 10.
Play by number 54.
Number 54, David Henry, makes the stop for the Quakers, and it's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 3rd down again.
They're 4 for 4.
What do you think they got drawn up here, AJ?
Probably a pass play over the middle. It looks like Ohio Northern is going to huddle up. They are huddling up.
They don't need to be in any hurry.
They've got 12 on the play clock as they break the huddle. Shotgun formation for Johnson. Trips far side left. 1 receiver near side right. 4 as they get the play clock on Johnson. Fires wide open. Wide open Price, who's brought down at the 34-yard line.
Wow.
First down. Nobody saw him underneath.
On the reception, number 3, Devin Price. First down yardage for the Polar Bears in Wilmington territory.
Must have been a pick on that side, because that's the only way he could have got that wide open.
5 for 5 on 3rd downs now of the Polar Bears. 1st and 10 from the 34 of Wilmington. Trips will line up And a bunch set on the right. One receiver far side left. Johnson in the shotgun. Ray comes in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking to pass downfield. Another wide open play for Price. He's at the 10. Tiptoeing down the sideline.
Took the referee out.
He took the referee out as he dove for the end zone, and they're going to mark him out at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go. The second play in a row where Price was wide open.
Yeah, just no. And you know what was bad? There's 5 defensive backs back there. 5 guys, and the guy was still wide open.
7-yard line.
1st and goal.
I don't mean to be mean about this, but it just doesn't look like Wilmington's playing with any spirit. It's just like, it's kind of like we're going through the motions.
4 wide on 1st and goal from the 7. Magazine moves to the right side of Johnson. Ray comes in motion from right to left. Johnson takes the snap. He's going to read option, pull it out himself. Johnson dives and is hit as he goes into the end zone for another Ohio Northern touchdown. He took a shot when he went in that end zone by Terrell Starkey. But it's a touchdown nonetheless. And Ohio Northern is up now by 3 possessions.
Yeah, Wilmington you look at the sideline, there's no getting fired up, there's no enthusiasm. It's just kind of like it's expected. Which I don't care if you've never won a game in 2 or 3 years, you don't want to get to that point.
Cheney in to kick the PAT. He's missed 1. Snaps down. The kick is up by Cheney, and this one is down the middle. 2:32 left to go in the first quarter of play. Ohio Northern leading Wilmington 20-0. And Wilmington's been shut out the last 2 games too.
See, that makes you wonder. You just wonder what's going on. If something's big has happened, and within the locker room, or what's. Does that make sense?
I mean,
just there's no. It just doesn't seem like there's any spirit. I mean, when we were here at that Marietta game, the coaches were getting in their faces. They were, it just seemed like there's a lot more
emotion.
Yeah, and it's just not happening right now. I'm not real familiar with them, but I don't think they're playing a bunch of young kids yet, are they? Or are they doing that already?
No. Your defense is young, yes.
Not the normal starters, right? It's still the normal starters, right?
Right. Manica is back, and so is Gino Hinton to field the kickoff from Cheney. And Cheney kicks this one off. High kickoff. Gino Hinton will run up and field it at the 6. He's across the 15, across the 20, across the 25. Still on his feet is Gino. He takes it all the way out across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Good return by Gino, and there's no penalty flags.
I was going to say, no flags.
So with 2:22 to go in the first quarter, Wilmington has had 2 drives in this ball game. One was a 3-and-out. The other one ended on an interception. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Chase Manica in a tailback. 3 receivers lined up near side left. Credit is in the pistol. Receiving signals from the sideline. Eight seconds on the play clock. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Chase Manica. There's a counter play off the right side. Manica makes a man miss and gets it to the 39-yard line for a nice pickup of about 5.
Manica, depending on the play.
2nd down and 5 upcoming for the Quakers. Same formation. 3 receivers to the left side. Manica, the tailback, now moves to the left of Luke Credit. 2nd and 5. Takes the snap. Manica gets the playoff tackle. Dives forward.
First down.
Yeah, he's just close to that first down marker. They are going to give it to him. First down, Quakers. Their first of the afternoon.
On the tackle, number 9, Justin Tello.
Get a little confidence in your offense here.
Down, line of scrimmage, the 43.
1st and 10. Ball's on the 43-yard line. 3 receivers now to the left. Manica on the right side of Credit. 1st and 10. We're all right. Goes in motion. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Manica on the counter again. Man, this guy's moving his feet down to the 49-yard line. Good pickup by Chase.
Gave him about 6.
Yep, 2nd down and 4.
The Polar Bears, Justin Teller.
He comes out to get a breather as Kyle Davis will come in at tailback. 2nd and 4 after the gain of 6 yards by Chase Manica. Two receivers lined up to the left, one far side right. Davis moves to the right side of Credit in the shotgun. Takes the snap, play action. Credit under pressure, pulls it down.
Oh, he got away. That's
He
good.
did get away, and he's only going to lose a yard.
Luke Credit for the Quakers.
That could have been devastating, a loss of almost 10, and then he gets it out to the 48 and only loses a yard. 3rd and 5. I think there might have been a little miscommunication between him and Davis.
Looked like it.
Because it didn't look like he was expecting to still have the ball in his hands when he pulled it out.
Well, Davis hadn't been in there much, so.
Getting the play in from the sideline. We're 21 seconds and counting to go in our first quarter of play and 15 on the play clock. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Davis on the right side of Credit in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking, under pressure, and he goes down.
Sacked. It's 2 sacks in a row.
Number 99 with the sack, Scott Rapps.
Taken down on the play by number
And it's 4th down, and that's going to do it for our first quarter of play here from Townsend Field. Our score at the end of 1, the Polar Bears of Ohio Northern 20 and Wilmington College 0.
Yeah, Wilmington just doesn't look like they're just playing with any spirit at all. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, the last 2 weeks they've got hammered pretty good, and that's enough to kill your spirit right there.
I mean, you've been shut out. You think you want to come out here with some emotion and not get shut out for a third straight week.
You didn't just get shut out. You got hammered. Of course, one of them, Mount Union, I mean, they hammer everybody, so you kind of almost overlook that, you know. But Heidelberg, 44-0. Oh, wow. And you played well against Baldwin Wallace, who you said earlier has a pretty good team.
6-2.
So, oh yeah, it's kind of like you said, like the Browns the other night. You know, the Browns played really good the first half against the Bengals. Then the second half, like they didn't even show up.
Right.
But a lot of that too probably was just halftime adjustments. I mean, the Bengals.
They kept Johnny Manziel inside the pocket.
Yep.
What they needed to do.
The Bengals made some good halftime adjustments, and the Browns couldn't counter it. Well, here we are. We're getting ready to punt. First play of the second quarter.
Cole Volt's in to punt this one away. To receive it is Reed Allen, number 6.
Wilmington time of possession that first quarter was maybe 5 minutes out of the 10, out of the 15.
In punt formation for the Quakers, Cole Volt.
High Northern just kind of moved the ball at will, especially on 3rd down.
There's a snap. Volts boots it away. Line drive, low kick. Fielded by Allen at the 15.
Oh.
And Allen takes it across the 20, the 25, still on his feet, the 30, and across the 35 to the 36. Nice return by Allen out to your own 36-yard line. 1st down and 10. I believe this is the Polar Bears' worst starting field position this afternoon.
Yeah. And it's still pretty good. And, yeah, it really could have been bad because down here about the 12-yard line, looked like there could have been a clip called. It would have been close, but the guy did hit him in the back, but I guess they didn't feel like it was strong enough to call the penalty.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of Ohio Northern. With trips to the left, one receiver far side right. Magazine moves to the right side of Johnson in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off to Magazine on the left side. He's got a hole. 50, 45. Brought down by 54, David Henry, and number 9, Terrell Starkey. 1st down, Polar Bears at the Wilmington 43.
It's probably a 20-yard run, wasn't it?
Yep.
Just a sweep out here to the left and just had the blockers out in front of him.
Got a big hole opened up by his offensive line. 1st and 10 from the Wilmington 43-yard line for Ohio Northern. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Johnson in the pistol. Making an adjustment. Magazine moves to the right. Takes the snap, draws back the passes. Johnson firing across the middle. Ball's tipped and incomplete. Yep. Good coverage.
Nice break up there by number 21 of the Quakers.
That's Tyrone Jenkins. Pass was intended for number 15, Burt Marks, and it's 2nd down and 10. Yep, nice play by Jenkins on that freshman cornerback for Wilmington. You know, when you're 5'7", matching up against the 6'2" wide receiver.
That was a nice play. Yeah, that was a good play by Jenkins.
2nd down and 10 for the Polar Bears on the 43 of Wilmington. 4 wide. 2 receivers are on each side. Now Magazine to the right side of Johnson in the gun. Johnson takes a snap. He hands it off to Magazine. Off the left. Breaks 1. Breaks 2. Still on his feet. The big man runs all the way down to the 34. 9 yards on 2nd down and 10. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Polar Bears.
Which they would go for it on 4th here, too, if they don't make it, I'm sure.
I mean, you're already up 20 to nothing.
20-0. They don't have anything to lose.
3rd and a yard to go for the Polar Bears. Trips to the far side right, 1 receiver near side left. In the pistol is Johnson. Magazine behind him. I'm sure this one will go right up the middle. Magazine to the left side of Johnson. Takes it. Johnson's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get it. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 2 back to the 36. Good stop by the Wilmington defense. The first time they've been able to stop Ohio Northern on 3rd down this afternoon, and it is now 4th and 3.
Yeah, you got to go for it. You're too far out for a field goal. And
we could pooch punt it.
Why, though?
As a result of the play, the Polar Bears will be facing 4th down, 3 to go.
4th and 3.
Yeah, Polar Bears huddling up. They've got 12 on the play clock. They come out hurrying up. 5.
Even if they don't make it, timeout.
Yeah, Northern took a timeout with 2 seconds on the play clock.
Took too long to decide what they were going to call there.
12 minutes, 29 seconds to go in our first half of play. It'll be 4th down and 3 to go for the Polar Bears after the timeout. You're listening to live college football on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Your home for high school and college sports. Go on our website, check out our schedule of games to come up. I believe the next games will be November 20th and 21st. You're live from Fred Risk Arena at Wilmington College for the Damon's Tip-Off Tournament. The women's basketball season opens up with college basketball on Campus Nation. And also on November 27th and 28th, the Ohio Valley Hoops Classic here from Wilmington College. High school basketball kicking off then.
10 games, is that right?
10 games in 2 days. Wilmington High School plays on Friday night. That is our game of the week.
Better bring your lemon juice.
I will not be there on Saturday. Here we go. They're still going to go for it on 4th and 3. 4 wide receivers for Johnson in the pistol with Magazine behind him, who moves to the right side. Takes the snap, drops back the pass, fires. It is stopped.
Got to stop. All right.
Good job by Amari Bryant reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew he was going to go to Price the entire way, and it's a turnover on downs.
Number 16.
And Amari Bryant makes the tackle, and Wilmington will have their best starting field position of the afternoon. 1st down and 10 on their own 39-yard line. They moved the ball a little on their last drive before stalling out. Let's see if Wilmington can get down the field and put some points up.
Well, I tell you what, that was the first signs of life that showed. The crowd started doing a little "We Will Rock You" chant.
Yep. There's the toss out to Justin Lee. Yep. There was a hold by Aurora Wright. He tackled his man. This one will be coming back, even though Justin Lee lost a couple.
I don't even know if I'd take it. I'd almost decline it because you're still, what, second and 12, 13? They're going to push him back.
Yep, 10 yards. So it's 1st and 20 for Wilmington now on the 29-yard line. They're just backing up.
Yeah, that time. I'm just glad we had a little life here. Crowd kind of got them going, and then made a nice stop there on the Polar Bears on 3rd and 4th down.
2 receivers lined up to the far side left, 1 near side right. Manica on the left side of Credit, who gets the carry here on 1st and 20, and he'll take it out across the 35.
Chase Manica.
That's about a 6-yard pickup for Chase.
Making the stop for the Polar Bears, Zach Summers.
Nice gain, 2nd down and 14. Wilmington back to the line. 2 receivers, far side left, 1 near side right. Manicone moves to the left side of Credit, who's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. They'll toss to Manica. That defensive end sealed well, doing his job. Manica maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 14. You start on the 39. You back up all the way to the 29, and now you're at 3rd and 13.
And we're not huddling. We leave a lot of time that we could have had time of possession, which I know I keep making a big deal out of that, but I think it's important.
Trips are lined up on the right, 1 receiver lined up far side left, and the pistol is Credit here on 3rd and 13 with Manica, the tailback, now moving to the left side. Credit takes the snap, just back to pass. Had time, it's a shovel.
Pass, but
yeah, right to Manica.
Lucky it wasn't intercepted. There's 3 High Northern defenders right on him when he caught the ball.
He had a real right open down the sideline, too, and it's 4th down again for Wilmington. This Cole Volts will punt this one away.
As a result of the play, Quakers will be facing 4th down.
And Allen, who had a good return last time out, will be back on his own 29-yard line, awaiting Volts' punt.
Dropping back in punt formation, number 87, Cole Volts.
Volts awaiting the punt. There's a snap. He dropped it. He had to pick it up, and now he's going to run with it. There goes Volts. He's got a first down.
First down.
And Cole Volts picks up the first down for Wilmington on the bad snap, doing what he thought was the best decision, and that was to run it for first down.
I like it. I'm glad he didn't try to kick it. I think that's, hey, you know, you're late in the season. Play like you got to take some chances.
I honestly think that might have been designed.
I don't know. I didn't.
So Wilmington is inside Ohio Northern territory for the first time this afternoon with a first down and 10 on the Ohio Northern 40-yard line. With 9:35 and counting to go in our first half. Bunch set, 2 receivers bunched up on the right, 1 bunched up on the left. And in the pistol is Credit with Manica, the tailback, now on his left side. Justin Lee comes in motion, fakes the jet sweep, hands it off to Chase Manica, who's running with some authority, and he is spun down hard by number 2, Will Bowden. 3-yard gain, though. 2nd down and 7 upcoming for Wilmington.
That was a vicious-looking tackle out of bounds.
And Manica had the stiff arm on him. Trips are now lined up on the left. Nobody over here on the right side but a tight end lined up on the line. Manica on the right side of Credit. Royal Right comes in motion. And full
Wilmington.
start.
Wilmington jump, number 67, Tyler Gilcher.
Man, penalties is shooting yourself in the foot backing up.
And every time they do something positive, it seems like they pull a bonehead thing like that.
So instead of 2nd and 7, it's 2nd and 12. Credit gets the signal in from the coach. 3 receivers will be lined up on the left. Credit's in the pistol. Manica now moves to the left side of Luke. Takes the snap, hands it off to Chase. Chase got a hole, bouncing off a couple would-be tacklers, and gets it back to the 36.
Well, AJ is 3rd and what, about
6?
6?
3rd and 6.
So, I mean, if we don't make it, you got to go for it. I mean,
yeah, because you're looking at about a 50-yard field goal.
You're not going to be able to kick a field goal this far, and heck, you're 20. You got to play like a.
Credit takes the snap, and they're going to run, and Manica is spun down. Number 22, Smurge. And it's 4th and 10.
Almost like he went off the top rope in big-time wrestling.
Yeah.
Boom, just threw him down. Now they're going to punt, it looks like. Since they moved him back, I'd still almost go for it. No guts, no glory. You're down 20.
Play for field position, though. Allen's back to receive the punt.
Will they be looking for a fake?
Volts is it in. There's a snap. And that one's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. At the Wilmington 48-yard line, the punter was number 35, Brandon Roberts.
Looked like Bally Butler got a piece of it, number 2.
Ohio Northern will take possession of the football.
And Ohio Northern will take over on the Wilmington 47-yard line, first down and 10.
What'd I say? Thought we should have went for it. We'd been in better position even if we didn't gain a yard. Yeah, there's 3 High Northern players in there that could have blocked it, but I think Butler, number 2, got it for him.
Trips lined up on the right, one receiver near side left. Johnson in the pistol with Magazine as the tailback, now moving on the right side. Takes the snap, play action, looking downfield. He's going to go deep, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Allen, incomplete, second down.
Ricardo Johnson's pass intended for Reed Allen, incomplete.
Separation there, but I think the High Northern player, number 6, there, Reed Allen, got away with a little push.
Second down and 10 for the Polar Bears. Still no huddle. 2 receivers will be lined up on the left, one on the far side right. Magazine moves to the right side of Johnson, takes the snap. It's going to be a fake jet sweep. Johnson keeps it 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he's dragged down from behind by number 45, Nick Williams, at the 19-yard line, first and 10.
That's twice they've done that today. Fake that jet sweep, and everybody bites on it. He cuts it back, counters the other way to the left.
Under 7 minutes to go in our first half of play. It is 20-0 Ohio Northern, who has possession and a first and 10 from the 19 of Wilmington. 2 receivers, near side left, one far side right. Magazine moves to the right side, takes it, hands it off to Magazine straight up the middle.
He gets about 5 or 6.
Yeah, he's still moving that pile down to the 15. About a 5-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
The ball carrier for the Polar Bears, number 4, Justin Magazine.
We gain about 4 yards. Second down and 6.
On the stop for the Quakers, number 60, Darren Milligan.
Trips to the far side right, one receiver near side left for Johnson here on second and 6. Magazine's the tailback. He moves to the right side, takes the snap as Johnson, read option, pass, and he's going to pull it down and run, and he'll get a yard or 2 out across the 15 to the 14. Third and 5. It looked like he wanted to pass that one.
Yeah, it did. I don't think that was the design of that play.
When he was under pressure like that, though, you just kind of have to go with it. Third and 5 for the Polar Bears. They're 5 of 6 on third down today. Bunch formation with 3 receivers bunched. Nope, there's going to be a timeout. Stacey Harrison wants a timeout to talk this third down over. That's their first charge timeout. They've got 2 left, so does Ohio Northern. So with 5 minutes, 11 seconds to go in our first half of play, Wilmington takes a timeout, down 20-0, and Ohio Northern driving inside the red zone.
It's been pretty quick first half, really. You know it? It's flew.
Sciences on the campus of Wilmington College. Greg Harris and his athletic.
Don't forget about our upcoming basketball games. You can check all those out on campusnation.com. We even got something on there for you marching band people. There's actually a little marching band festival that was done at Little Miami, and it's on Campus Nation. Go check it out. And who knows, maybe we'll see more of that kind of stuff in the future. You never know. Never know what you'll see on Campus Nation, especially with Rick Phillips at the helm.
Didn't we fire him?
No, not yet. No, not yet. Plus, we're looking forward to, I think we're going to have some shows, but that's on Talk TV, right? Talk TV at some point in time. We're going to have some automotive shows, some self-help shows. Who knows what else?
Charlie will be hosting the self-help shows.
No, that's my wife. That's
Third and 5.
I'll be doing the car shows.
Johnson takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, had plenty of time, and he found Ray, who dropped it. He was wide open, and Logan Ray drops it Fourth down.
Off of it.
Here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
Wilmington got a break there because he could have just could have tiptoed.
There were two receivers over here on the left side wide open. He just could not connect it. 30-yard field goal.
A 31-yard field goal attempt by number 90, Andrew DeMario.
DeMario in to kick this one right in the middle of the field for a 31-yard attempt. Waiting the snap. The snap's down. The kick is up and off the upright. No good. So Wilmington's defense stops them for no points on this drive with 5 minutes to go in the first half and a 20-0 Ohio Northern lead. Now this is where Wilmington can take some momentum into the locker room at halftime if they're able to put some points up on the board.
Yeah, well, you think about it, they're going to get the first half kickoff and be 20 to score here, make it 27. Get the first half kickoff, go down 20-14.
Including Gold Star Chili at 1295 Romback Avenue. Also, Bill Murray.
Two receivers to the left, one near side right. Credit takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Kyle Davis up the middle, and he'll get a yard to the 21. Second down and 9.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but the big thing here is not to let them score again before the half. But we don't hold the ball that long. I mean, this is where you got to take your time. There's still 4 minutes left here.
Two receivers lined up on the right, one far side left. In the shotgun is Luke Credit with Kyle Davis next to him. Takes the snap, play action, looking. Nobody open. Credit takes off and runs. Gets it to the 23 for a 2-yard gain. Third down and 7.
Credit for the Quakers. In on the tackle for the Polar Bears was number 92, Jason Hunley.
Kind of clouding up a little bit now, AJ.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 7. Need to get it to the 30-yard line to pick up a first down. They're at the 23. Credit awaits the snap, takes it, drops back the pass. Under pressure, pulls down and runs. He's got a couple blocks, and a flag flies in. Man,
I think we got a hold. I think Wilmington.
Credit had a 15 or so yard gain.
Holding on Wilmington. That's all coming back.
Yeah, but first down run by Luke Credit's going to get negated by a holding penalty. And it will be 3rd and about 17.
At least.
Shooting themselves in the foot. When you have a big play, it always comes back.
Yep.
It's always a mistake.
I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with them. Like I said, I think I hate it, but there's just no spirit. I mean, there's been more spirit in the crowd and us yelling up here in the booth than there has been. I don't have much spirit at all today. It just doesn't, I don't know, it just don't seem like they're motivated.
3rd and 17. From the 13-yard line, they need to get to the 30. Two receivers to the right, one on the left. Credit takes the snap, drops back the pass under pressure again.
Oh,
got away from it and throws it up.
And it's almost intercepted.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
Should have been intercepted.
Luke Credit's pass.
Brock Thomas almost intercepted that one.
Branch Thomas, depending on the play.
Yeah, and Brock Thomas.
It's 4th down. Allen will be back to receive the kickoff or the punt. He's standing on midfield. Volts will be punting this from his end zone.
Wow, did you hear that? Mountain Union 7, Baldwin Wallace 0.
It's going to be a good game. It'll be tight. Volts standing in his end zone. Allen on midfield for the punt on 4th and 17.
Last 2 times it's been interesting.
He may have shanked that a little bit, but it's going to take a Wilmington bounce out of bounds around the Ohio Northern 38-yard line. Nice punt by Volts.
Well, I just wonder, it almost looked like somebody might have got a piece of that.
It almost looked like
it kind of went this way.
He kicked it towards the side.
Yeah, that's something else you don't see at any level of professional football, college. Remember, I remember growing up, they always used to have the coffin corner. You always tried, which you wouldn't do it in that situation, but you don't see that hardly anymore. They just try to kick it way up in the air, and there's speedy athletes get down the field to catch it before the defender does.
So it's a first down and 10 with 3:01 to go in the first half of play for Ohio Northern on their own 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side right, 1 near side left. Magazine, the tailback, moves to the right side of Johnson, who takes the snap. Looking downfield, fires, tipped in the air. Almost intercepted. That would have been an awesome catch. Number 39 almost had it. Kentrell Lodge, second down and 10.
Tipped it up to himself and almost caught it. But if he'd have caught it, I don't know if he'd have caught it in bounce or not.
It would have been close.
Heidelberg is leading Capital 21-9.
Heidelberg 21-9 over Capital.
0. Muskingum 21, Marietta 14.
Muskingum's beating Marietta 21-14.
Second down and 10 to go for the Polar Bears. Trips to the far side right, 1 receiver near side left. Johnson's going to roll out to his right and look downfield. He fires one up, and that one is incomplete. And Amari Bryant's going to get called for pass interference. He never looked back for the ball. Pass was intended for Devin Price. That's the only reason why they're going to make this call, is because he didn't look back for the ball.
That was an awful delayed call.
Came from the backside official. Yep. That's going to be an automatic first down.
I don't think I agree with that. I'd have to see it again, but I don't think he pushed him. He might not look back for it. You're right there.
So it's first and 10 for Ohio Northern after the pass interference penalty that'll have him in Wilmington territory at the 47-yard line. Man, I honestly think that's the only reason why they called that pass interference, is because Amari Bryant did not look back for the ball.
They waited a long time, too, to call that, it seemed like.
8 seconds on the play clock as Johnson gets him lined up. 5, 3, 2, and he got the timeout just at 1 second. Ohio Northern takes their second timeout with 2:46 to go in the first half and a 20-0 lead. Like we've said the whole time, when Wilmington gets a big play or something happens with a penalty,
they shoot themselves in the foot.
They shoot themselves in the foot, and I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, but geez.
As consulting physicians for the Cincinnati Reds and your Wilmington College Quakers, Chiropractic Care is your premier chiropractic provider for sports medicine.
20-0, 2:46. First down 10, ball on the 47. Ohio Northern just called their second timeout. They have 1 left. Wilmington has 2 left.
College campus at the Center for Sports Sciences. Phone number is 937-566-01.
Now, is this new building over here, is it open yet, AJ?
Mm-hmm. It's been open all year.
Oh, has it really?
Yep.
And what's it house?
Athletic training.
Indoor track or something?
There's an indoor track. There's an indoor field. 3 receivers to the far side right, 1 near side left. And the shotgun as Johnson. Ray comes in motion, takes it, play action to Magazine. Looking downfield as Johnson, wide open man is Allen, and he slips down at the 31-yard line. First down and 10. They're playing really soft coverage, or they're missing somebody when they go out for their routes.
Yeah, because most of these receivers have been wide open.
And Johnson's doing a good job finding them wide open. First and 10, ball's on the 30 of Wilmington. Trips to the far side right, 1 receiver near side left. Johnson in the shotgun with Magazine, the tailback. The snap, the play action. Johnson looking downfield. Now he's got to scramble out. There's a penalty. Yep, we got a hold.
Number 4, yep.
And Johnson's going to pick up a first down and get leveled by Starkey.
Yeah, number 4 back here was holding, or that Magazine. It might have been an illegal block or something, too. It might have been like a block below the waist or something.
Got a lot of penalties in every Wilmington College game we've done this year.
Yeah, holding. So that's coming way back.
Yeah, that's a 10-yarder, and it'll be First down and long.
Recapping the scores in the OAC game.
That'll back them up to the 40. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 40-yard line for Ohio Northern with 2:06 and counting to play here in the first half. They only have a 20-0 lead, and that's a victory in itself, only giving up 20 points through the first half to Ohio Northern.
Wilmington's got to get on the board. I mean, they've got to.
3 receivers bunched up on the right, 1 on the left. Johnson in the shotgun takes the snap. Play action to Magazine, looking downfield, firing. Good play by Starkey. Yeah. Nice job to knock that one away from his intended receiver, Price. And it's 2nd down and 20. Good job by Terrell Starkey there on the outside.
Nice. That was a nice play. Hit him just right at the right time.
Terrell Starkey.
We doing throwing things in here? Oh, you lost your glasses. So what time's your Wolverines play today?
3:30.
Oh, okay.
I'll miss it because I'm here.
You ain't going to miss that much of it. Miss an hour, first half maybe.
I'll miss a lot of it. 2nd down and 20. Trips to the far side right. 1 receiver near side left. The snap. Johnson rolling out, firing. Completed on the far sideline.
Got about 10 of it back right there.
Yep, he gets it back to the 30. The original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 for Ohio Northern.
Minute 25.
Depending on the play for the
pass was completed to number 15, Burt Marks. 3rd and 10 for Ohio Northern.
On the reception was Burt Marks.
Trips lined up on the far side or near side left. 1 receiver far side to the right. The snap. Johnson draws back, looking downfield, fires. This one is caught.
That's not enough for the first down. It's still going to be 4th down.
The pass was completed to number 17, Justin McCray.
He'll
gain 6.
Justin McCray.
4th down and 4 for Ohio Northern. That was a nice catch and a good job to maintain possession as you were going out of bounds and keep 1 foot in.
3 to go.
So are they going to try? It looks like they're just going to go for it. No field goal here.
4th and 4 from the 24-yard line. Northern breaks the huddle. 58 seconds to go in the first half.
Fans are trying to get him fired up.
Johnson takes the snap, rolls out to his left, fires. This one's completed to Price, and he is right at the sticks.
You got it.
It's completed to number 3, Devin Price.
Yeah, you got the first down.
Yep, first down, Ohio Northern.
Play results in a first down for the Polar Bears.
He picked up 5, and he needed 4. First down and 10.
Yep. 52 seconds.
Four wide receivers for the Polar Bears, 2 on each side. And the gun is Johnson. Magazine, the tailback. Price comes in motion, takes a snap. Play action. It's a screen.
Oh, nice screen set up.
Magazine breaks 1 tackle. He's at the 5. Touchdown. Ball's loose in the end zone.
The pass completed to number 4, Justin Magazine.
The ball came out in the end zone, but it's recovered by Ohio Northern in a touchdown.
A touchdown for the Polar Bears.
What did I say when Wilmington gave up the ball that quick? Let's hope they don't score again before the half.
Florida is losing to Vanderbilt 7-6 going into the 4th quarter.
What about when's Alabama LSU? Is that tonight too? That'll be the game, folks. Who you got on that? LSU or Alabama?
LSU by 4.
It's at Alabama. I got to go with Alabama. I'd love to see LSU win.
Extra point is up.
But I think Alabama's going to beat them.
And good. 19 seconds remaining in our first half of play. It is Ohio Northern 27 and Wilmington 0.
Now, does LSU hold a soft spot in your heart since that's at the Michigan to the south because less miles? Or
no, I just think Leonard Fournette's going to be too much. He's going to make some big plays and he'll end up scoring a lot of points for LSU tonight.
And that ticket is worth $56.
That's just my opinion. Everyone's got one.
That's right. That's why I asked. And I just think I just think Saban will outcoach him. And plus Alabama being at home. I haven't seen any line on that game. You see any line on that game? Be curious.
Alabama. Where'd it go?
Dropping back to receive the kickoff.
8.5-point favorite.
Really?
Justin Lee.
That might be worth taking.
Over under is 45.5.
8.5-point favorite. That might. You're gonna give me LS down 7.5 now? LSU. That might be the way to go.
And the kickoff from Cheney will be fielded by Geno Hinton at the 9. Across the 15, across the 20, across the 25, and he's knocked out of bounds.
13 seconds to go in the half.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, do you throw a couple Hail Marys down the field here, or you just take a knee and go to the locker room?
Just take it into the locker room.
See, I don't know.
Northwestern leading Penn State 20-14, and Notre Dame leading Pitt 28-17. They're going to throw it.
They're all spread out. I like that. I mean, you don't have anything to lose. You might as well go for it. Play with reckless abandon. We're going to just run a draw.
They're going to be a draw for Chase Manica, who's out across the 35, the 40, the 45.
Out of bounds. 5 seconds to go.
Nice run by Manica, a gain of 15.
Chase Manica on the carry for the Quakers. He was out of bounds on the far side of the field.
1st and 10 from the 45. With 5 seconds to go, this will probably be the last play of the half.
Play results in a first down for the Quakers. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Credit in the pistol. Now Manica moves to his right side. 3 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Credit draws back the pass. He's going to just chuck this one. It's short. It's a short pass, but Arroyo Wright makes a jumping catch. Nice catch by Arroyo Wright, but he's dragged down at the 22.
That's the end of the first half.
And that's going to take us into the end of our first half of play with the score, Ohio Northern 27 and Wilmington 0 as we go into halftime here live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports.
Once again, games in progress in the OAC. That report, Heidelberg leading Capital 21-9. Mount Union leading Baldwin Wallace 7-0. Muskingum 21, Marietta 14, John Carroll 14, and Otterbein 13. The winning ticket number for the 50-50 drawing was 2408572. 2408572, worth $56. You can redeem your winnings at the concession stand.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I gotta get my shirt ready. I'm gonna get my food.
Hey, don't fall down the steps. You and him having trouble? You said you were into it earlier, that's why I was asking. I do feel bad. No, I haven't J.O.B. yet. I got a job right outside. I've worked ever since. That's my goal now, the next couple of months, try to find a job.
That's what my friend told me to do. Just go over to their place. Get their benefits. I can't remember it.
I hear Canada's hiring. Sure.
Canada's looking for funeral directors. Seriously.
Canada is looking for
One for $5, five $20, and they will be doing the drawing of that ticket at halftime today. Fans, be sure to check out the concession stand, which is located at the north end of the home bleachers.
Like school jobs, a media consultant, or spokesperson.
Actually, I applied for one for the Miami Valley schools. It was for their communications coordinator, and I haven't heard anything back from them.
Prohibit the sale
All these bigger schools have a media.
Well, it's a private. Yeah, it's like a private school.
At Williams Stadium. Anyone found in violation will be immediately removed from the facility.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming you live to Townsend Field at Williams Stadium. My name is AJ Ganger. With me this afternoon will be Charlie Hargrave. We will be going live with our pregame show in just about 7 minutes or so. Right now we have Senior Day. Senior Day festivities going on here on the field, so we'll turn it over to Bill Learman, and he'll give you all the rundowns for the Senior Days, and we'll be live here in about, again, 7 minutes with our pregame show.
Travels to Marietta, and Otterbein will be at home with John Carroll. Your officiating crew for today's game: the referee is Kevin Pierce.
Rick, I love you.
Whitman.
I'm sorry. I hate when we argue.
Is Joe Nani. The line judge is Chris George. Field judge is Robert Cowles. The side judge is Kerry Allison.
You guys been arguing, have you?
And back judge is
Rick and I have been arguing quite a bit. I know. Ask Rachel. We've been arguing quite a bit recently.
And now the introduction of the starters for today's teams. First, here's the defensive starters for Ohio Northern. Starting at defensive end, number 92, Jason Hunley.
That's the one Rick normally uses.
Defensive tackle, number 49, Mike Cunningham. A defensive tackle, number 99, Scott Rapps. At defensive end, number 38, Kyle Beverly. At linebacker, number 11, Cody Cox.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Number 22, Zach Shemergy. At linebacker, number 27, Trent Stout. At cornerback, number 2, Will Bowden. At safety, number 9, Justin Tallow. At safety, number 23, Danny Eller. At cornerback, number 7, Darnell Bloom. The starters on offense for the Bears: the right tackle, number 67, Sam Shook. At right guard, number 57, Logan Shell. At center, wearing number 78, Ethan Joseph. At left guard, number 72, Austin Reeser. At left tackle, number 74, Rody Sabalos. At receiver, number 3, Devin Price. At receiver, number 6, Reed Allen. At receiver, number 17, Justin McCray. At tight end, number 88, Logan McCray. At running back, number 14.
They don't have it all downstairs.
We're gonna need your weather.
Yeah, because I gotta get 3. No. I'm not early. I don't get it. 3 box.
You get pizza thing for her?
I went to drink in my coffee.
Boy, how'd you like me to drink large things? Thought he had won the board seat, and then they come to find out they got the Ross County votes in and the Fayette County votes he lost.
Oh, did he? I didn't even know that happened.
And Chase Nelson beat him by 40 votes.
40?
Top vote getter gets it free.
Oh, I thought Greg got in. That's too bad. I like Greg.
It's been a long time.
I'm surprised Jason Allison got back in. Because he voted against Mitchell in the basketball college. So I figured that was just them.
Kyle broke his paper.
Oh my.
That's not. Yeah, I hate to do that.
Nothing official, but here's the other thing too. There's maybe some crossover votes, but or what they call them, transitional votes.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be enough to change.
Greg he was only, I saw an election night, he was only ahead like 6 or 8 votes.
I guess the Ross County votes are Fayette County votes.
How does Snarky get elected? How does Snarky get elected? Don't people realize what politics?
There's not a lot of strong candidates out there.
Is that what it is?
He's leading vote getter. He's going to run for mayor next time. You watch.
Well, I hope he does, because whoever runs against him, I'll help out. Kevin Snark. He's a freaking thief, man.
I know, but he was on the school board.
He's a thief.
They elected him.
I know, they elected him top vote getter. The dude's a thief. That's the thing that's bad about it.
One for $5, 5 $20, and they will be doing the drawing of that ticket at halftime today. Fans, be sure to check out the concession stand, which is located at the north end of the home bleachers.
Like school jobs, or media consultant, or spokesperson.
Actually, I applied for one for the Miami Valley schools. It was for their communications coordinator, and I haven't heard anything back from them.
Prohibit the sale.
All these bigger schools have a media.
Well, it's a private. Yeah, it's like a private school.
At Williams Stadium. Anyone found in violation will be immediately removed from the facility.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming you live to Townsend Field at Williams Stadium. My name is AJ Ganger. With me this afternoon will be Charlie Hargrave. We will be going live with our pregame show in just about 7 minutes or so. Right now we have Senior Day festivities going on here on the field, so we'll turn it over to Bill Learman, and he'll give you all the rundowns for the Senior Days, and we'll be live here in about, again, 7 minutes with our pregame show.
Travels to Marietta, and Otterbein will be at home with John Carroll. Your officiating crew for today's game: referee is Kevin Pierce.
I love you.
Whitman.
I'm sorry. I hate when we argue.
Is Joe Nani. The line judge is Chris George. Field judge is Robert Cowles. The side judge is Kerry Allison.
You guys been arguing, have you?
And back judge is
Rick and I have been arguing quite a bit. Ask Rachel. We've been arguing quite a bit recently.
And now the introduction of the starters for today's teams. First, here's the defensive starters for Ohio Northern. Starting at defensive end, number 92, Jason Hunley.
That's the one Rick normally uses.
Defensive tackle, number 49, Mike Cunningham. At defensive tackle, number 99, Scott Rapps. At defensive end, number 38, Kyle Beverly. At linebacker, number 11, Cody Cox.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Number 22, Zach Shemergy. At linebacker, number 27, Trent Stout. At cornerback, number 2, Will Bowden. At safety, number 9, Justin Tallow. At safety, number 23, Danny Eller. At cornerback, number 7, Darnell Bloom. The starters on offense for the Bears: the right tackle, number 67, Sam Shook. At right guard, number 57, Logan Shell. At center, wearing number 78, Ethan Joseph. At left guard, number 72, Austin Reeser. At left tackle, number 74, Rody Sabalos. At receiver, number 3, Devin Price. At receiver, number 6, Reed Allen. At receiver, number 17, Justin McCray. At tight end, number 88, Logan Ray. At running back, number 14, Justin Magazine. And number 1, Ricardo Johnson. And now the starters on offense for your Wilmington College Quakers.
I know it's close.
Starting at right tackle, number 71, Shirley Clark. At right guard, number 62, Saul Boysel. At center, number 58, Lane Hacker. At left guard, number 67, Tyler Gilcher. At left tackle, number 78, Connor Kisner. At receiver, number 8, A Royal Rice. At receiver, number 86, Tyler Karnowski. At receiver, number...
I don't think that's right. I would bet against that.
I'm just not the greatest person to be right now. I hate my life.
Now, dude, I'm going to start looking for you. I got a little time now.
I've been looking since April, dude. I can't find anything.
You need it. If I was you, I would talk to Nick Wiggett.
Who?
Nick Wiggett. And say, dude, I need some help.
I have talked to Wiggett.
What's he say?
He can't help me. I talked to this school that I don't want to be here because they have screwed me. I don't want to be here and just not make any freaking money doing anything, dude.
Yeah, I understand that.
I can't freaking do this all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We have the winning ticket drawn for the 42-inch flat screen TV for the Wilmington football parents. The winner is Johnny Bowling. Johnny Bowling is the winner of the flat screen TV. You can check in at the Wilmington football parents RV.
We are at halftime here at Townsend Field at Williams Stadium with the score Ohio Northern 27 and Wilmington 0. Some first half stats. Ohio Northern had 13 first downs, Wilmington with 4. Northern ran the ball 17 times for 110 yards, and Wilmington ran the ball 18 times for 71 yards. Ohio Northern has 164 passing yards, Wilmington just 35. But they've only thrown the ball 5 times, as Luke Credit is 2 of 5, a pick, and 35 yards passing. Ricardo Johnson is 12 of 21 for 164 yards and a touchdown. Justin Magazine ran the ball 11 times for 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ricardo Johnson has carried the ball 6 times for 58 yards.
Varsity, high school or college? High school.
And Devin Price is leading receiving with 5 catches, 70 yards, and Justin Magazine has 2 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. For Wilmington, Chase Manica has ran the ball 10 times for 54 yards. And Cole Volts, 1 carry, which was on the 4th down for 24. Kyle Davis, 3 rushes for 4 yards. And again, Luke Credit is 3 of 6 with a pick and 32 yards passing. Receiving is a Royal Wright leading the way with 1 catch of 35 yards. Those are your first half stats, ladies and gentlemen. Ohio Northern leading the first half in time of possession with 16 minutes 47 seconds to Wilmington's 13 minutes 13 seconds. Ohio Northern is 5 of 8 on 3rd down, while Wilmington is 0 for 6. And Ohio Northern is 4 of 5 inside the red zone. Those are your first half stats. We have about 3 minutes to go until the second half. And Charlie, it just doesn't look good out here today.
No. Well, Ohio Northern, they just seem to be doing what they want at will. They had 1 possession where Wilmington stopped them on a 4th down, and Wilmington looked pretty good on that defensive turn down the field. But, yeah, it just doesn't seem like I don't know. I tell you, AJ, and I'm kind of big on this because, I've coached before and I have bands, and it just seems like you got to have some spirit. You got to have some want to win. And
when you've only ran 23 plays and only gained 106 yards on offense, and your defense has been out there for an awful long time, you can expect the defense to give up 27 points.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that, again, goes into what I was saying in the beginning. Use that clock up. it does. It rests your defense. It keeps the opposing team off the field. Granted, you still may be getting beat, maybe not 27-0, maybe only 20-0. But at least you feel like you've got a chance, 20-0 down. I mean, I've seen plenty of teams come back from 20 points down to win a ball game.
And Wilmington does get the ball to begin the second half since they deferred the first half kickoff. Now, with Wilmington getting the ball first, you got to hold on to the ball, and you got to be able to put some points on the board and avoid being shut out for the third straight week.
Well, and you can't make mistakes. I mean, Wilmington's done some nice things, and then it seems like the next play or the play that they're doing a nice thing on, they hurt themselves either through penalties or just silly penalties.
Yeah,
sometimes.
They shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to making good plays look good. And, like we said, a lot of holding penalties. Let's see if there's the stat for penalties on here. I don't know if Amir puts that on here or not.
Yeah,
Wilmington's been penalized 6 times for 54 yards, and Ohio Northern's just had 1, which was the holding call there towards the end of the half.
For 10.
6 penalties of 64 yards. You've turned the ball over once.
So you've almost given them a score there.
Yeah.
If you think about it like that. Well,
you have to erase the mistakes no matter what you do. And if you can't erase these mistakes from week to week to week to week, which they haven't been able to, that's why you're 1-7. That's why you're losing this ball game now. That's why you've been shut out for the past 2 to 3 weeks, is because you're not fixing these mistakes, and these kids aren't fixing them, or the coaching staff's not fixing them. I mean, something's got to give here.
Well, but if you look at the other side of it, you got Marietta getting beat today by Muskingum, and Muskingum hasn't won a game all year. So I mean, there's still hope springs eternal there, I guess, in Muskingum, especially next week too when Wilmington plays Muskingum. I just think there's other issues that are probably going on with this team that we don't know about, and that's okay. I mean, but you still got to come out and play like you want to win. You got to come out and play fierce, and it's just like we're going through the motions. Here we go, third quarter, getting ready to kick off.
Justin Lee and Gino Hinton will be back to receive the opening kickoff of the second half from number 93, Cheney. Wilmington will be going from right to left on your computer screens, your tablets, your iPhones, your Roku boxes, your television sets. Anything you're listening to us on, is we're live on Campus Nation as the second half is underway, and Justin Lee fielded at the goal line across the 10, across the 15, Justin Lee across the 20. And a nice 25-yard return as Justin Lee's finally brought down at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for Wilmington as their offense will take over.
Oh, we have a flag down, too.
There is a penalty flag.
Must have been clear back here, so they must have been offside, I assume, in High Northern.
That would be offsides. And they'll have to re-kick, or they'll assess it at the end of the run. We'll have to see.
Yep, offsides, High Northern, first down, and Wilmington will take over here at the
30-yard line.
30-yard line.
So they assess the penalty at the end of the run. So Wilmington will line up 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Chase Manica, the tailback, next to Luke Credit in the gun. Justin Lee comes in motion. The snap, the handoff goes to Chase Manica on the counter. He strings it out. Got to cut it up, boy.
Yeah, he did. He got a couple of yards.
He got it to the 34-yard line, a gain of 4 for Chase.
The way that started out didn't look like he was going to gain any.
Yep, second down and 4. You got to cut it up well before you try to get to the sidelines, Second down and 6 yards to go. 2 receivers lined up on the far side right, 1 near side left. Luke Credit's in the shotgun with Manica standing on his right. Now Justin Lee comes in motion. The snap, the play action, looking downfield is Credit, and he's going to get sacked. Yeah, just not enough time.
No, they got to run some shorter routes, quick outs, quick slants, something quick. They can get the ball out.
So it's a sack, and that backs Wilmington up to the 32-yard line. Will be 3rd and 8.
Probably their 4th or 5th sack of the day at least.
Yep. Two receivers near side to the right, one far side left. Manica moves to the right side of Luke Credit in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Credit takes the snap, and they only rush 4.
And they got him, man.
And they got him. Sacked on the play is Luke Credit by number 92, Jason Hudley, and it's 4th down, and Wilmington only holds the ball for 90 seconds.
Yep.
Result of play, Wilmington will be facing 4th down. Dropping back in punt formation, Cole Volts.
Volts to punt this one away. Back to receive for Ohio Northern is number 6, Reed Allen. He's standing on his own 41-yard line with Volts standing on his own 12. Snap. And that was nearly blocked. It's a high punt. Fair caught at the Wilmington 49-yard line by Reed Allen.
How did he not block that? I thought for sure he had it blocked.
Well, I don't know how they didn't run into the kicker either.
Yep.
Bears number 6, Reed Allen.
So 1st down and 10 upcoming for Ohio Northern with 12:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play, and Ohio Northern has their first possession of the ball of the second half inside Wilmington territory at the 49-yard line.
Tell you, it makes it a lot easier. You only have half a field, and you don't want to help a good team out. And Ohio Northern is a good team. Not trying to take anything away from them.
Two receivers lined up to the left, one near side right. Magazine, the tailback. Johnson takes the snap. Play action to Magazine, looking downfield. Has a man open, and it's right into his hands. Complete.
Nice pass.
Number 6, Allen on the catch. He gets it down to the 15-yard line. 1st down, Ohio Northern.
And unlike earlier, I mean, he was covered for the most part.
They were playing zone there, though.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't completely wide open. There was a couple defenders right there in the area. That was just a nice pass.
So after the pitch and catch on 1st down, it's 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Ohio Northern. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Ray comes in motion. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Magazine, who strings it up, finds a hole, cuts it up, still on his feet.
Wow.
And he's only going to get a yard to the 14-yard line.
Looked like he was knocked down, but kept his balance and tried to keep going.
2nd down and 9 upcoming for the Polar Bears.
Depending on the play for the Quakers, tackled by number 9, Terrell Starkey.
Trips to the far side left, one receiver near side right. Johnson in the shotgun. Magazine, the tailback. He moves to the left side. Takes a snap. Read option. Hands it off to Magazine. The 10. Down inside the 5. And it'll be first and goal from the 4-yard line for Ohio Northern.
Terrell Starkey on the stop for the Quakers.
First down at the 4. Yep, first down at the 4.
Three receivers lined up on the left, one near side right. Johnson awaits the snap. Magazine, the tailback, pulls it down, hands it off to Magazine, and he gets into the end zone for another Polar Bear touchdown.
Pretty much untouched, too.
Touchdown for the Polar Bears, number 4, Justin Magazine.
That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, his 4th overall. As Andrew DeMario will come in to kick the PAT.
For the point after touchdown attempt, number 90, Andrew DeMario.
Wilmington has to wipe the slate clean for the first half and just try to win this half. I mean, if you're coaching, that's what you got to do. Just, okay, guys, let's just win this half and see what happens.
Extra point is good. 11:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is Ohio Northern 34 and Wilmington College 0.
Wilmington 0. Fans get back in the game with chiropractic care of Wilmington as consulting physicians for the
Penn State's beating Northwestern. What's the score there? 21-20. That sounds like a ball game.
Provider for sports medicine and spinal rehabilitation.
Still down 7-6.
Neck pain, back pain, or headaches. Contact the office and make an appointment. Chiropractic
Florida's down 7-6.
Located on the Wilmington College campus at the Center for Sports Sciences. Phone number is 937.
Who's Michigan State play today?
0171.
Indiana. No. Nebraska. They'll kill Nebraska. In your dreams, pal. Number 93, Cheney will be in to kick this one off with Justin Lee and Gino Hinton back to receive the kickoff. There's the kickoff.
One thing I found interesting about Michigan this year, there's already rumors that Harbaugh won't be back.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Justin Lee's kickoff return only goes out to the 12-yard line before he is just drilled.
Justin Lee on the kickoff return.
And that'll bring up first down and 10 for Wilmington in really, really bad field position at their own 12.
To 13. Muskingum and Marietta tied at 21.
Muskingum Marietta tied 21.
And Mount Union leading Baldwin Wallace 20-0.
First down and 10 for the Quakers. Ball on their own 12.
20-0 now, Mount Union over Baldwin Wallace.
Credit takes the snap, hands it off to Kyle Davis on first down, and he gets it to the 15 before he's stuffed, and that's only a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7.
On the tackle for the Polar Bears, Justin Tello and Scott Rapps.
Second down and 7. 2 receivers to the near side left, 1 far side right. Davis to tailback. Credit takes the snap. There's the screen pass out to Arroyo right, and he's going to gain a few more out to about the 18.
The pass is completed to Arroyo.
Yeah, we got to remember, too, Wilmington, like you said earlier, is a really young team. So, yeah. Hopefully all this experience all these freshmen, sophomores are getting will help them out here in the next year or two.
Third down and 4 yards to go for Wilmington. They need to pick up this first down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the right side. Credit in the shotgun. Kyle Davis as the tailback on 3rd and 4. Credit takes the snap. Under pressure, spins away from it, pulls it down, and he only gets it to the 21-yard line. He's going to be short about 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th down, and again, Cole Volz will come out to punt.
I'll tell you what, this has been experience today, too. He missed a snap and got a first down one time. He got blocked once. And last time, I don't know how he didn't get blocked.
Oh, his punt didn't get blocked. There was someone else in there punting when that punt got blocked.
Oh, yeah.
So Cole Volz will punt this one away to Allen, who is standing on his own 45-yard line. Cole Volz is standing on his own 5. Snap. There's a line drive punt that'll take a bounce at the 48 and go out of bounds around the 38-yard line.
Mark it about the 41.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to mark it about the 41.
So Ohio Northern takes over in great field position again on the 42. On their own 42 with 8:57 to go in the third quarter.
It almost seems like, I don't even think they've started past their 30 today, have they? Behind their 30? They haven't, have they? It's been 35, I think, or better all day long.
I think their worst starting field position was like the 36. 2 receivers bunched up on the left. 1 receiver lined up over here on the right side. Magazine, the tailback, next to Johnson, who takes the snap. It's a play-action read. Over the top here, wide open. Price catches it, and he's going to take it to the barn, and that's going to be a touchdown for Ohio Northern. 1 play.
60, almost 60 yards, about 58-yard touchdown through there.
For the Polar Bears.
And the Polar Bears starting to pull further away from the Quakers here.
The point after touchdown.
That's a nice play.
Andrew DeMario.
DeMario being to kick the PAT. The snap is down. The kick is good. 8:43 left to go in the third quarter. Ohio Northern running away with it. It is 41-0.
Touchdown is good. Wilmington College likes to take this opportunity to recognize some special friends of the WC football family, including Dreher Physical Therapy and Beacon Orthopedic, Austin's Eatery.
They just now changed it on the scoreboard, 41-0. And this has been a pattern. I mean, the last two games, Wilmington was beat 69-0 by Mount Union, and then Heidelberg got them 44-0.
Yeah, they're not scoring any points on offense, and if they don't score any today, they'll be shut out for the third straight game.
The most points they scored was against Capital, and they scored 27. But they didn't win that game. They actually won their first game where they only scored 14.
Wilmington has not scored in 10.5 quarters of football. Gino Hinton and Justin Lee back to receive the kickoff from Cheney. There's the kick. It's a high kickoff that Lee fields at the 3. Across the 10, across the 15, across the 20. There goes Justin Lee, and he'll take it out
almost
to the 29-yard line. First down and 10 to go for Wilmington.
No penalty flags.
A nice return by Justin Lee. Line of scrimmage will be the 30-yard line. First and 10, 8:35 left to go in our third quarter of play.
Can't you get on radio right now?
I have to find it. The radio says on radio, so
I just find the radio.
Two receivers lined up on the left, one receiver lined up on the right, as Eric Flynn is in at tailback. There's the snap. Dropping back his credit. He's going to go deep on first down. A Royal Wright with the jump ball catch.
They gave him the catch?
Yep. That's a catch. First down, Quakers at the Ohio Northern 36-yard line. Good job to maintain possession of that ball the entire way.
Yeah, because he was juggling. That's why we didn't know if he kept it in control or not.
First and 10. Ball's on the Ohio Northern 36-yard line. Two receivers lined up on the right, one receiver lined up on the left. Credit takes the snap. He fires it out to Justin Lee, who breaks 2 tackles before being brought down at the 32-yard line.
Pass is completed to number 81, Justin Lee. Defending on the play.
I mean, it'd just be a little mild victory here, just to score.
Break that string of 10.5 quarters. Gain of 4 on first down, second down, and 6. Two receivers to the right side, one on the left. Eric Flynn, the tailback, takes the snap. Play action by Credit. He fires, completed on the slant route, or the out route to Justin Lee on the far sideline. Gets it out to the 26, and a first down for the Quakers. Nice quick hitters. I mean,
that's what you got to do. I mean, that's why I said last drive down. I mean, he's been sacked so many times today. It's like
first down for the Quakers.
Slant routes, curl routes, out routes. Those are the routes you're just going to have to go with.
Yeah, do some screens, draws, just something quick.
First and 10 from the Polar Bear 36-yard line. Credit in the gun. Takes a snap. Play action again to Flynn. He's looking. He had Justin Lee over the middle. He scrambles. A Royal Wright's in the end zone. Got a foot down.
They scored.
Touchdown.
All right.
Nice job by Luke Credit keeping his eyes down the field and finding a Royal Wright for the Wilmington College touchdown. Their first score in 10.5 quarters.
That we know of. We don't know that they scored in the fourth quarter in the previous game. Could have been longer than that.
They didn't. Because 2 games is 8 quarters. 1 half is 10.
Right, but no.
Brown's extra point attempt is good. 7:02 left to go in the third quarter of play, and the Quakers get on the board. It is Ohio Northern 41 and Wilmington 7.
But at Baldwin Wallace, when did they score their 14? Did they score it in the first half or the second half?
First half.
So it could be actually 12.5 quarters in.
Greg Harrison, his athletic.
Well, that's a minor victory right there. They got the score.
Services are offered by the professionals of greater rehabilitation to all Clinton County area schools, including Wilmington College.
Well, maybe that'll give them a little life here.
All right, woke up the crowd. Anthony Rook will be in to kick this one off. Back to receive it will be Price and Allen. Wilmington's first kickoff since the opening one of the game. Rook boots this one, a line drive kick that Allen lets bounce at the 15 and picked up at the 14. Takes it across the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, and he is drilled and a penalty flag comes out.
We got 2 fouls on the play. We got
three.
Now we have 3 penalty flags.
I think that's going to be targeting.
Allen for the Polar Bears. There were multiple penalty flags on the play.
There's at least 2 fouls that occurred on the play.
One might be targeting, and somebody might be getting ejected.
Looks like it's time to do some laundry. There's all kinds of laundry on the field.
It's a nice return by Allen.
The referees are pointing both ways.
Hold against. Nice.
Okay.
Both penalties will offset.
We have a hold against the High Northern and a personal foul against
Wilmington.
I
don't know what's going to be. They don't have the official mic'd up for some reason today. Yeah.
So we're going to step off.
There's 15. So Ohio Northern will take over first down and 10 on their own 36-yard line. As it stands, that's a Royal Wright's third 100-yard game of his career receiving for Wilmington.
So they went back to where the first penalty occurred, then marked off the 15 against Wilmington, I think is what they did.
The snap, the read option. And Johnson kept it. He's going to get down to the Wilmington 49, and that's a first down.
Quarterback keeper by number 1, Ricardo Johnson for the Polar Bears. Takes the ball just across midfield into Wilmington territory at the 49.
That hit over there on the sideline kind of woke these boys up a little bit. 2 receivers lined up on the right side, 1 receiver lined up on the left, and the shotgun is Johnson with Magazine as the tailback. The snap, the handoff, goes to Magazine this time. He had a nice little burst of speed up the middle. He'll take it out to the 43-yard line for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
High Northern taking their time. Getting the calls in from the sideline.
Second down and 4. 2 receivers will be lined up on the right. 1 receiver far side left. And the pistol. The snap. Play action. Johnson looking downfield again. And that's the same play they scored their last touchdown on. And that's going to be another touchdown for Ohio Northern. Pass was completed to Justin McCray.
Wow.
And that's another Polar Bear touchdown.
$47-7 right now.
Number 90, Andrew DeMario.
DeMario will be in to attempt the PAT. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. 5:25 left to go in our third quarter of play. Ohio Northern 48, Wilmington 7.
Wilmington College would like to recognize some supporters of the Wilmington football program throughout the season. They include Bill Marine Ford, Buffalo Wild Wings, Generations Pizza, Austin's Eatery, as well as Gold Star Chili, Beacon Orthopedics, and Dreher Physical Therapy.
No, I can be on tonight if I want to. Yeah, I'm not going to. I might call in. Hey, I got my car show.
No one listens to it. Why would you even bother?
He's getting me some decent.
And what's his ratings?
I don't know, but they've showed him stuff. He's got. Anytime I he's got, according to what he told me, he has to see some decent ratings.
Number 81, Justin Lee, and number 15, Gino Hinton, will be back to receive the kickoff from Cheney. Here's the kickoff. Nice kick, and that's the first touchback of the day as Wilmington will take over first down and 10 on their own 25-yard line. They drove down the field that last time there, Charlie, and put up 6 points. You think they can come down and do it again?
I don't know. Be nice, but they got to do it like I said. They made some big pass plays last time, and it wasn't handing the ball off all the time.
Heidelberg is leading Capital 28-15.
I think you got to play all out. I mean,
oh yeah,
go for it on fourth down. It's not, you got to try to get some confidence built up in your team.
Luke Credit and a quarterback, Chase Manick at the tailback. 2 receivers will be lined up on the left, 1 receiver on the right.
I mean, they got a chance they can get another win next week, and they need to. Yeah, Muskingum hadn't won a game yet. I mean, granted, they're in a game today with Marietta.
And there's the little swing pass completed to Justin Lee, who takes it out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Nice pickup for Justin Lee of 7. Second down and 3.
Dan Eller.
Credit gets to play in from the sideline. 2 receivers lined up on the left side, 1 receiver far side right. The snap, the play action to Chase Manica, who didn't even look like he wanted the play action, and then Luke Credit's going to be sacked by number 34, Tristan Mallory.
Now, was Luke Credit there? He wasn't their starting quarterback at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was? What about the other boy that played? What was his name?
Jarbo.
What happened to him?
He's injured for the rest of the season.
Okay. That's why I wondered what happened to him. Oh, okay.
Credit takes the snap, looking, and it's intercepted. The second interception thrown by Luke Credit. This one picked off again by Will Bowden.
By the Polar Bears.
And they'll take over first down and 10 on their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 now for the Polar Bears.
First string offense still coming out on the field for Ohio Northern as they're up 48-7 with 4:16 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it'd be about time to call off the dogs.
Yeah. The snap, the handoff goes to Magazine up the middle. He'll get it into Wilmington territory down to the 46.
If I'm Ohio Northern, I just want to get this game over with and head back to Ada. I'd run the ball every time, eat as much clock as I could, and get ready to play whoever they have to play next week, which is who? Who do they play next week? Do you know right offhand?
Otterbein? I'll tell you here in a second.
Okay.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 on the right on 2nd and 4, and Johnson
almost
took a shot.
Got a sack that time, almost.
Nice job by David Henry. Pass was intended for number 15, Marks.
second earlier they had him.
Ricardo Johnson's pass intended for number 15, Bert Marks, is incomplete.
Here we are, 3rd and 4, which High Northern has had great success today on 3rd down. They've got 2 spread out on each side. Wilmington's just playing a single safety deep, it looks like. They take the snap. Quarterback
Johnson.
Keeper, yep.
Yeah, he only gets maybe a yard.
David Henry on the tackle for the Quakers. As a result of play, Ohio Northern.
Yeah, they play Otterbein at home next week.
And you know what? It looks like, are they getting? I think we're going to have a punt here by.
This will be Ohio Northern's first punt of the game.
This is their first punt with 3:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. That is if they punt. The punting game has been interesting today.
Back to receive.
Dropping back in punt formation, 97, Kyle Bergman.
Bergman will be punting this one, I believe. That's Gino back to receive it. Nice high kick. Actually, that was Amari Bryant back to receive it. Did a nice bat job. And Wilmington will take over at the 3-yard line. Good punt.
Well, they got down there to cover it, too. That would have bounced in the end zone, but one of the High Northern players got down there and batted it back. And
it will be 1st and 10 for the Quakers.
It made a real nice play.
50-yard line.
Well, don't forget on Campus Nation here coming up, we have a basketball season upon us. We're going to be covering all the Wilmington College home basketball games and Wilmington High School home basketball games. Most of them, all the men and mostly all the female games for Wilmington College. You covering all the girls basketball games for Wilmington High School at home? Yep. And may cover some of the Wilmington High School stuff on the road. Who knows? We may even get him down to Greenfield McLean to do a few games. I know our high school girls coach would like to have us back down there.
Chase Manica.
So
the play was number 27, Trent Stout.
Manica had to carry on 1st down. He gained 3, 2nd down and 7.
You gonna try to run 2 systems through basketball? I didn't have your word on this.
There's the pass out to Justin Lee. Completed. Maybe got a yard on that far side.
Far side of the field to number 81, Justin Lee.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for Wilmington. They need to get it out close to the 20-yard line to pick up a 1st down. Credits and the pistol. Now moves into a shotgun, draws back the pass, looking, firing, completed to Royal Wright, and he's got a 1st down out across the 20
Quakers.
to the 22-yard line. 1st down.
And play results in the Quakers' 1st down.
I'm hearing some Michigan music in the background. What the heck is that all about?
1st down and 10. Credit is in the shotgun. Takes the snap, pulls it down.
What's up?
He's going to dive forward and maybe get a yard. 2nd down. A minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
I noticed.
The Bulldogs, number 92, Jason Hunley, and number 49, Mike Cunningham on the stop.
You can watch it right there on campusnation.com on your cell phone or on your iPad.
Here we go on 2nd down and 9. Credit takes the snap, draws back, firing, and almost intercepted. Royal Wright was the intended receiver. Number 23 for Ohio Northern, Dan Eller, almost picked that one off. And it's 3rd down and 9.
Oh, whatever. Talk to you later. Bye. Tom Mitchell. You dialed me 4 times, missed the butt dial.
So Michigan's getting ready to get underway, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are they at home or at Rutgers today?
At home. 3rd and 9. Credit takes the snap from the shotgun. Looking downfield, scrambling to his right. Gets rid of it. And picked off. What a catch by number 9, Justin Tello.
That was.
Intercepted by number 9, Justin Tello for the Polar Bears.
And they'll take over 1st down and 10.
That's a nice catch. Had to dive for it, overthrew his receiver, and Tello was there to scoop it up. 48-7 right now. 17 seconds left to go in the 3rd. And Ohio Northern has the ball again on their own, on Wilmington's 38. Got 3 receivers coming out here to the right side, 1 to the left.
And it looks like they still got their starters in there here towards the end of the 1st or 3rd quarter. Johnson pumps, goes deep, incomplete. Was looking for Allen. He was double covered, and the safety was coming over on help.
Ricardo Johnson's pass.
2nd down and 10. We've got just 10 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, see, I don't know if I'm Ohio Northern right now and I'm up 48-7. Why am I risking hurting my top line players in there? I think I'm gonna get them out of there. Let some of the younger guys have a chance here to, get some playing time and also protect my starters a little bit.
Trips out to the right, 1 receiver out to the left side. Johnson takes the snap, hands it off to Magazine. 1st down and more for Magazine. 1 man to beat. He's inside the 15, down inside the 10.
Yep, clear. Well, they're going to stop, mark it at the 10. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter here.
With the score, Ohio Northern 48 and Wilmington 7. As you're listening to College Football Live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. I'm A.J. Ganger. With me, alumni from Wilmington College, Charlie Hargrave and Rachel Hargrave, recording the video, which will be available for everybody tomorrow afternoon on CampusNation.com. Go on there and check out all of our other games that we've done for the high school football season and as well as this college football season, and be on the lookout for our sports schedule as basketball season is just right around the corner.
2015 graduate A.J. Ganger.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm 1986. Just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few years
ago. Just a few years
ago. Just a tad.
Okay. My daughter's up here in the booth. I'm trying to figure out what she's doing.
She's probably on Snapchat sending pictures of all these boys.
I hope not.
She's sending selfies.
By the way, if anybody has a job out there for somebody in the media relations, let us know here at Campus Nation. My buddy here, A.J. Ganger, is looking for a position, and he would love to come work for you. Anything to do with media relations. Thanks. And we have some more stats in here.
Johnson takes the snap on 1st and 10 and hands it to Magazine, who just walks into the end zone for a touchdown, but we've got a penalty flag down on the play.
Magazine for a Polar Bears touchdown, but there's a penalty.
And this one's going to be coming back because it's a hold against the Polar Bears, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 20.
Through 3 quarters, Justin Magazine has 117 yards, and his longest run was 28. Ricardo Johnson has 74. On the Wilmington College side of things, Chase Manica has 56, and Luke Credit has minus 14 yards because he's been sacked. He's been sacked 5 times today, and Ricardo Johnson's only been sacked once.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 20-yard line for the Polar Bears.
Ricardo Johnson's 15 for 26 with 301 yards through 3 quarters. Luke Credit 11 for 17. But the big thing, he's got 3 interceptions. 3.
Magazine ran the ball for a gain of 3 out to the 17 on 1st and goal. They'll make it 2nd down and goal. Second down and goal for Ohio Northern. Ball's on the 17-yard line.
14:20 to go here in the final quarter.
3 receivers lined up on the left side. 1 receiver, far side right. There's a snap. The handoff goes to Magazine up the middle. 5. Touchdown, Ohio Northern and Justin Magazine.
Justin Magazine takes it in for the Polar Bears.
It's right up the middle. He did get touched a few times there, but no one could tackle him. No one could bring him down. They're trying to arm tackle him. And he just went right up the gut. 54-7 here.
DeMario in to attempt the PAT.
Point after touchdown, kicker number 90, Andrew DeMario.
And surprisingly, crowd sticking around here. Not too many people have left today.
Kicks up and good. Our score with 14:03 left to go in the ball game. Ohio Northern 55 and Wilmington 7. Well, and Ohio State doesn't play till 8 o'clock tonight, so what else is there to do on Saturday?
Well, we're going to Comic-Con.
Good by the Polar Bears.
And you had to ask me what Comic-Con was. That shows you what you know about comics.
I know about comics.
I hate you for going to Comic-Con.
I know a little bit about it, but not a lot.
Austin's Eatery in downtown Wilmington.
Let's only hope.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I want to go see.
When are we going to start our show? We need to start our little sports show. Have you 7 to 9 on Sunday nights? Look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
We're gonna have a little sports show. Are we gonna do that out at Denny's? You say it's gonna be called Hitting the Bricks with Rick?
Oh, it's on the Sports Giant. Gino Hinton fields this one at the 14-yard line on the kickoff. Nice block by Justin Lee across the 25, and Gino's brought down at the 30-yard line where Wilmington's offense will take over. First down and 10.
Gino Hinton.
We're having fun up here at Wilmington College today. And I'll be glad that I won't have to come back up these steps for another year. The Herman Court's not near as bad as this. These are these huge, big steps. So you got to feel like you're like King Kong coming up them.
Luke Credit's in the shotgun on first down and 10. Justin Lee comes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Credit's going to go deep. He has a Royal Right. It's going to hit him right in stride.
Oh,
nice catch by a Royal Right who is folded up. He had to at least pull a groin or something there. He's up on his feet. He's coming out of the ball game, but he makes another spectacular catch. And it's first down and 10 for the Quakers. Ball will be on the Polar Bear 25-yard line. Man, his legs got really tore up on that play.
Oh, he just got cramp or what?
Looks like he just got cramped up.
They get bent back.
Here we go. The snap. Credit throws the swing pass to Justin Lee. He'll pick up 5 more out to the 20.
Pass is completed to number 81, Justin Lee.
Tackled inbounds.
Second down and 5 upcoming for Wilmington. You know, they got a little bit of confidence here. They're moving the ball here towards the end of the game.
And they need that going into next week because really they should pick up their second win next week.
The snap, Luke Credit looking downfield. Now he's going to pull it down and take off himself. He slides down, does the smart thing at the 14-yard line. Good job by Credit to slide. And it's a first down. Gain of 6.
Been several other times today he probably should have done that. They still haven't started this game yet at Michigan. So you're not going to miss much of it.
3 receivers lined up on the left.
That's a career high for Arroyo today, 158 yards.
There's a snap. Credit fires that one. Nice catch made by number 83, P.J. Meyer. Gain of 3. Second down and 7.
P.J. Meyer.
Three receivers now lined up on the right side. There's a snap. The handoff goes to Kyle Davis, who broke one tackle at the line. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 10.
7, Kyle Davis.
What?
Somebody lost their helmet.
That player's got to come out for a play. That was number 62 for Wilmington.
Saul Boisel. Alabama Fountain.
That's an awesome name.
Saul.
Better call Saul.
So, what is your major, young man? What is it?
What do you mean, my major?
What was your major in college?
Communications.
Just communications? Okay.
Communication arts.
So, like, you could do some marketing, too, you think?
Oh, yeah, I can do anything.
Communications, marketing. You know, you can substitute
PR.
teach.
Yeah, I have to finish that. The pass to the corner of the end zone is caught for a Wilmington touchdown. Number 18, Jason Phillips with the catch.
Jason Phillips for the Quakers touchdown.
John, you get your sub license.
I'm working on it.
All you got to do is have the back license.
Yeah, the background.
The field for a
first career catch.
49, Grant Brown.
For Jason Phillips.
Normally a DB. Brown's extra point is up and over in and good with 10:49 left to go in the ball game. Wilmington not going away. It's Ohio Northern 55 and Wilmington 14 here live on CampusNation.com. The sports animal.
The other games in progress in the OAC. John Carroll is leading Otterbein 28-13.
How old is he?
Marietta on top of Muskingum. Heidelberg is leading Capital.
All right, we just found out that Jason Phillips is the oldest player in Wilmington College history to catch a touchdown pass. He's 29 years old.
29 years young.
Yeah.
That's old, man. 29. That's over the hill.
That's about pretty close to Rick's age.
That's old for a college. Students, 29. That's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't let Rick Phillips fool you. He is actually 62 years old. Call him. Anthony Rugg to kick this one off. There's the kickoff.
A lot of love going on in the booth today.
Fielded at the 8-yard line by Allen, and he gets upended at the 26. First down and 10.
Kickoff return, number 6.
Upcoming.
So communications, marketing, what else?
PR.
Public relations.
Radio, television.
So anybody out there
social media.
Anybody out there looking for somebody to handle any of the aforementioned things, give us a call here at CampusNation.com. I'll even give you my phone number, and I'll forward it on to him.
Number 14 is now in a quarterback, Connor Devine.
2290. My mission is to find our astute AJ a job here.
Now the quarterback.
There is the option pitch on the far side, and it'll be a first down run by number 21, Tony Davis.
Connor Devine.
And now they got their second stringers in.
Well, they waited until the fourth quarter, which I guess maybe that's just their policy.
Two receivers lined up on the left side. One receiver far side right. Devine in the pistol. Davis moves to his right side, takes the snap. Penalty flag flies.
Yep.
And that's a keeper on the read option by Devine. This one most likely is a false start.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
Oh, yes, Rewalk's back.
They started yet?
What?
That's wrong. I tell you what I will do. I will call Chip and see if Chip has anything open down there.
One receiver lined up on the far side right, two near side left. And a run play up the middle.
The ball carrier was number 21, Tony Davis.
Looks like Davis second and 10.
Davis will pick up 6.
And the clock keeps ticking here. 9:10 to go.
Second down and 10. Two receivers to the left, one far side right. Devine and the pistol set. Wilmington showing blitz. They're coming. Option play. Devine keeps, and he'll get it to the 37.
Quarterback keeper number 14, Connor Devine.
Third and about 8. Well, hopefully Wilmington can stop them now if they got their second team in there.
8.5 minutes and counting. They run the play in from the sideline. As you notice, they are huddling up now.
Oh, yeah.
Taking as much time as they possibly can. Two receivers, far side to the right, one near side left. Devine in the gun, takes the snap, he'll run it. Davis is brought down at the 40.
And we're going to have a punt, it looks like. It's going to be about 4th and 5.
4th and 6.
Tony Davis.
4th and 6, yeah, probably. So, I tell you what, if Wilmington can get another TD, that'll be the most points that they've scored since
Marietta, right?
Yeah.
Dropping back in punt formation.
They've already scored as many as they scored at Marietta. Those will be the most points they've scored since Capital, the second game of the year, if they can get another TD or even a field goal.
Justin Lee is back to receive this punt. There's the snap. The punt's away. It's a line drive kick that takes a bounce at the 30, right into the hands of Justin Lee at the 21. Justin Lee trying to make some moves, and he gets it out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. First down and 10.
Takes the ball across the 35-yard line.
Gosh dang it. I'm trouble.
Sick and tired of Rick's crap.
Back on the tackle, number 82, Malachi Nolete.
All right, first down and 10 for Wilmington. Ball's on the 36-yard line. Gino Hinton is in at tailback. He moves to the right side of Luke Credit. Credit takes his snap, hands it off to Gino, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2 on first down.
The ball carrier for the Quakers, number 15, Gino Hinton. On the tackle is number 40, Nathan Kazee.
Second down and 8 after the gain of 2 by Gino. Wilmington gets to play in from the sideline. Two receivers lined up over here on the right side, one on the left. Credit takes the snap, drops back. He fires over the middle for Justin Lee, who makes a spectacular catch at the 40-yard line of the Polar Bears. First down, fighting Quakers at the 39-yard line.
Quakers first down.
Him and Neil, Credit, he's feeling a little more comfortable here in the fourth quarter, it seems like. You know, not overthrowing guys, not underthrowing guys, putting the ball right on the money, Charlie.
Well, they're also not making those mistakes that they made earlier after they did something positive. Of course, you know, High Northern does have her second team in right now, too.
Number 15,
Gino Hinton runs the ball on first down. He'll gain 2, second down and 8.
Was Jordan Taylor.
Luke Credit gets to play in from the sideline, looking at the signals. Two receivers lined up over here on the right side, one far side left. Gino moves to the right side of Luke Credit, 2nd and 8, takes the snap, play action, fires quickly. This one's completed to number 89, Carl Knutson. Nice gain out to the 32-yard line, 3rd down and 3 upcoming for Wilmington.
Carl Knutson on that one.
Knutson?
Yeah. I know, I'm just...
Two receivers bunched together on the right, one receiver far side left. Credit takes the snap, 3rd and 3. He goes up top for Justin Lee.
Oh,
and that was pass interference, and Justin Lee still caught it.
Caught it anyhow.
One of the best receivers in the nation just made one of the best plays of the day, and it's going to be a Wilmington touchdown even though there's a pass interference penalty against Ohio Northern. Credit put that one right on the money.
That's a nice pass. Well,
Justin still caught that ball.
Yeah, I don't know how he did either because the High Northern Polar Bear was draped all over him.
Brown will be in to attempt the PAT.
This is the most points Wilmington has scored since September 19th.
Extra point is up and good. 4:50 left to go in the ball game. It's Ohio Northern 55 and Wilmington 21. You're listening to live college football on CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Your home for high school and college sports. I'm AJ Ganger with Charlie Hargrave. The old man being an alumni.
That's right. I am an old man.
1986, you said?
That's right.
Charlie's going to Comic-Con after the game.
27-0 at halftime. So the coach can play off that a little bit. That means, let's see, what would it be here? Heidelberg 38, Capital 23. Mount Union 42, Baldwin Wall 0. 35-28, Marietta over Muskingum. John Carroll 35, Otterbein 13. Catch you up with some of the scores there. But yeah, Wilmington.
Rugg is in to kick this one off.
Anthony Rugg.
Allen back to receive.
And Wilmington's getting beat, 28-21 here in the second half. So that's a lot better showing for the second half.
The return, number 83 for Ohio Northern, takes it out across the 40. That was Chad Rex.
4:42 left to go here in this game.
First down and 10 for Ohio Northern at their own 42-yard line.
We'll take it over 1st and 10 at the 42. On the OAC scoreboard, Heidelberg leads Capital 38-23, Marietta 35, Muskingum 28.
And if Wilmington could put one more touchdown on the board, that'd be the most points they've scored in any game this season.
42-0.
Number 5 is in at tailback, Rodney Holmes. There's a snap. Devine had to pick it up off the ground. He's rolling, and he's going to just go down.
Good.
Tackled by number 54, David Henry on the sack. Back at the 39-yard line. That's a loss of 3, 2nd down and 13.
Missed a field goal.
About 4 minutes here left to go. High Northern with the ball on their own 39. 3 spread right, 1 spread to the left.
Devine awaiting the snap. Takes it. He's going to pass it. David Henry ate him up. Sack lunch, the second straight sack for David Henry on this drive. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever for Ohio Northern at the 32-yard line. They need to get it down to the Wilmington 48 to pick up a 1st down.
Knocked him out of his shirt there. The shoulder pads were coming out.
I'm surprised his shoes are still on.
I know. He hit him hard. 3rd and 20. Like I said, if
Wilmington down in a mile.
Yeah, if Wilmington could score one more touchdown, it'll be the most points they've scored all season.
There's the snap. Devine rolls out to his right. Good coverage downfield.
Holding, it looks like.
And this one's completed down the sideline. Number 18 on the catch, Hensley.
It's coming back. Holding, yeah.
Number 18, Nick Hensley, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Holding High Northern. So that's going to make it 3rd and 30 at least.
Preliminary infraction is
3rd and 2 miles.
Yep.
The Polar Bears.
It's a good thing because they picked up the first down there on that play.
Run the clock.
Who's dying? Oh, what up?
2:50 to go here, 4th quarter, 55-21.
They break the huddle. 5 seconds to get the play off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and they just got it off. Devine throws the screen to Rodney Holmes. And he's
stopped well short.
Yep, only going to get it out to the 34. They need to get it to the Wilmington 48. 4th down upcoming for Ohio Northern.
That'd be nice to see Wilmington try to put one more in the end zone here.
Vernon Taylor.
Number 97 will be in the punt this one away. Bergman.
Back in punt formation for the Polar Bears. Number 97, Kyle Bergman.
And Justin Lee will be back to receive the punt.
Next week. I don't know if I do any dying when you're here, dude, because it's starting to get messed up.
And a timeout will be taken by Ohio Northern as the play clock was running down. 1:48 left to go. It is 55-21. Ohio Northern in the lead over the Wilmington Fighting Quakers. They're going to they will improve to 7-2 on the year, and Wilmington is going to fall to 1-8. But like you said, next week, they got to play Muskingum, and they're ending this game on a high note.
Yeah,
and that's one thing to realize.
Eternal here, Marietta's just barely beating them, and really that Marietta-Wilmington game, I thought Wilmington had just as good a chance to win as Marietta did. I think the teams are pretty even, but Marietta's just barely beating Muskingum today by 7. So.
Again, Bergman in to punt this one away to Justin Lee, who's standing on his own 30-yard line. Bergman is on his own 20. Gets the punt away. Davis almost got a piece of it. It's going to bounce at the 40, and Lee's just going to let this one go. Was that touched?
I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was touched either.
Should be Wilmington ball.
And the punt rolls dead inside the 30-yard line.
Wilmington football.
Yeah, still Wilmington football.
Ball is on the 30-yard line where Wilmington will take over 1st down and 10, but they really cleared that pile like it was a fumble. I don't think it hit anybody.
No, I don't think so either. But it was close enough where, if you're Ohio Northern, you got to go after it because, Wilmington player, the punt wasn't that good, so the Wilmington player didn't even see it coming that close to him. Well, here we go. Can they get in to have the most points they've scored all year?
Ball is on their own 29-yard line as Credit brings him out. Takes the snap. Looking for Justin Lee. Now he's going to fire and complete it to number 83, who made 2 men miss. On his way to a 1st down at the 42-yard line. Number 83 again on the catch, P.J. Meyer. What?
They're fighting for the ball. Like both of them caught it at the same time. Him and the defender.
Two receivers bunched over here on the right side. One far side left. Credit takes the snap. Looking. He's going up top for Justin Lee, who falls. Incomplete. No flag because Lee tripped. On coverage was number 30, Nick Risk.
Yeah, they got their feet all crisscrossed together.
Second down and 10 yards to go for the Quakers with 1:10 left to go in the game. Credit takes the snap from the gun. Looking downfield again. This one's going up. This one completed to Justin Lee. He's across the 40 and down to the 38-yard line. First down, and he got out of bounds.
Yes. Wilmington still has all 3 of their timeouts left. High Northern has 2. Minute 3 to go here.
2 receivers near side right, 1 far side left. Credit's going to go up top again. And Justin Lee wide open. And he almost made a spectacular grab in the end zone. Incomplete. He had a little too much touch on that pass.
Yeah, kind of held it up there just a little bit too long. Let the defender catch up to it.
Second down and 10 on coverage was number 32, Devon Johnson. Meyer makes the screen catch, and he gets it out to the 36. 2-yard gain.
Play for the Polar Bears.
Timeout.
Well, I'm sorry.
And with Nathan Kazee.
Your Wi-Fi sucks.
Wilmington will take their first timeout with 47 seconds to go in the game. 55-21, Ohio Northern in the lead.
And we have a timeout here, 47 seconds.
On the OAC scoreboard, John Carroll is leading Otterbein 35-13. Marietta leads Muskingum 35-28. Heidelberg leading Capital 38-23. And Mount Union on top of Belleville Wallace 42-0.
Well, here you go. You're fucking do that anyhow, aren't you?
Not until I get home.
Still here? No, you don't anymore.
Luke Credit takes the snap. Throws, picked off. And he stepped out of bounds. Number 30 with the interception there, Risk.
Credit's pass is intercepted.
Well, Wilmington will not score the most points they've scored all year.
But they ended on a high note, and they were trying.
Hey, 21-point second half. That's more than they've scored the last 2 games. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. They haven't scored this many points since the Capital game back on September 19th. And that was a night game, and it was really cool because we had a marching band here that night.
Yeah, you did. And they're going to line up in victory formation and take 1 knee, and that'll do it. There's the knee. And that will do it.
Nope. One more.
No, because it's a 40-second clock.
There it goes.
There you go. You don't have to run another one.
That's the ball game. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Stay tuned for Campus Nation basketball with Wilmington High School and Wilmington College Sports.
And as the clock winds down.
Yep, we got some stats coming up, too. Again, our final score, Ohio Northern 55, Wilmington 21. Ohio Northern goes to 7-2 on the season. Wilmington will drop to 1-8 on the year, and are winless in the OAC going in the next week's game against the Muskies of Muskingum.
Well, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen, and I think we're going to be out of here, but thanks a lot. We'll catch up with everybody here in a couple of weeks for the basketball.
Yep. Thanks very much, Charlie. We'll wait on these final stats real quick.
Oh, that's right.
He can't do nothing.
Dang!
Our final stats, Ohio Northern finished with 21 first downs. Wilmington with 15. Ohio Northern ran the ball 34 times for 211 yards. Wilmington ran the ball 29 times for 84. Ohio Northern passed for 313. Wilmington passed for 281 and had a total of 365 yards overall. Ohio Northern had 524 yards overall. They were 5 of 11 on third down where Ohio Northern. Wilmington was 3 of 14 and 1 of 1 in the red zone, with Ohio Northern being 6 of 7. Justin Magazine ran the ball 19 times for 137 yards and 4 touchdowns. Ricardo Johnson threw the ball 26 times, completing 15 passes for 301 and 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Devin Price had 6 catches for a total of 128 yards and a touchdown. For Wilmington, Chase Manica led the way on the ground, running the ball 12 times for 60 yards. Cole Volz had 1 carry for 24 on that fourth down run. Luke Credit was 21 of 30, 4 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 281 total yards. Justin Lee had more catches than Arroyo Wright. He had 8 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown, but Arroyo Wright had 7 catches for a career-high 158 and a touchdown. Jason Phillips becomes the oldest player in Wilmington College history to score a touchdown. It's Jason Phillips with 1 catch, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Those are your final stats here live from Wilmington College in Townsend Field. We will see you next season for more Wilmington College football. I'm AJ Ganger for CampusNation.com. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Again, our final score, Ohio Northern 55, Wilmington 21. Ohio Northern going to 7-2. Wilmington falls to 1-8. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.